realize that after
Yeah, remember he did this in
COVID. When you
He
realize
did this in
after Buju
COVID,
get
guys.
confronted, after Buju get confronted by Vas, when you realize if you check on the Instagram, him no loud up like they loud up in their video.
Remember saying, watch out, remember saying, did that one of them, you know?
Buju did this in COVID.
Did that one of them was saying, no, COVID now go on to.
Brokers are different from custom, Jamaica customs. So a custom broker is the private people then, right? So if things came through the airport, okay, but we don't know what happened when he was at the customs broker.
But listen.
Exactly, I'm going to blame the government.
He going to blame?
He's going to blame the government for his own carelessness.
Watch this, Philippian. Watch this. Yes, we know say them thief, you know. We not say they're not thief, because we know what people them. But okay, fine. The minister goes so and go for the manifesto, Virgin. Buju is claiming things that was not on the manifesto.
On the manifest.
So what am I do, Virgin? Listen, we don't want a boy come go on like say them want come go on like say them take a feed yan. Them boy they got prison for drugs. So we have to watch them. Nobody come go on like say you can come skip and dolly boy. Yeah. I want to you.
The first one because being is not in background.
Which one that? P?
One next to one that.
One done mute.
No, the other person next to him.
Bro, you might we not hear your DJ. We not hear so good.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, bless up. We now come make them people are going like say them want to come rile up unrest in the country, you know, because we notice everybody with dead so are the same agenda them have, Virgin, for rile up the citizens them in the country. And again, do not get me wrong. Me now say the people them no finger things down there. No, that me I say because we know what people them. But if you say you lose a stove and Starlink, and when we go to bomb and go for the manifesto, the thing them when you say you lose is not on the manifesto, Virgin. What we ever do with your Virgin?
I'm not gonna repeat this again. Buju did this kind of outburst during COVID. And again, people need to stop mixing up Jamaica customs that works for the government versus the custom brokers who are private people who have them private shipment.
I know what I understand. You have cartel who came, and so far he's cooperated with the government and everything. And if anybody should malice the government, it should be cartel. If any of these dancehall artists should malice the government, it should be cartel.
Exactly, bro.
Him still unite under the government. And yet you have Buju do some foolishness.
Bro, listen, man. You see, me know it don't make no sense what we do, you know. It don't make no sense what we do. Because them still are going to have them own agenda where them are try bring cross. We know that. But when time we see a man come out and say he lose this and he lose that, and then we go look for the manifesto and it is not there, Virgin, he should be held accountable. Him and Spragga Benz and a few others of them, where did I run around and I tell people, say, no, COVID is here, along with L.A. Lewis, Virgin. These people are, brother, them are the people where we need to bring up some laws to get them charged.
No, there are, Robinson, there are laws against it.
We need to start using, Virgin.
Not just public mischief. You have other laws we can, because right now, as I said, the country is still under a state of disaster emergency. Under this act, there is actions the Prime Minister could take.
This come out from last night, you know. This come out from last night, you know, Matthew. And DJ send me it, and a few other people send me it, but me not say nothing, because me not jump for retaliate after certain things. Me do my own little research and make people talk, and me see the information out there first. Virgin, from me hear the minister saying go for the manifesto, me say, Jesus Christ. What else we need, Virgin?
And you know what, Buju people could have told him that is in the shipment that probably wasn't even in it. Right?
Exactly.
Because I don't even think he was there physically packing boxes, right? And if he is a man with that much influence and power as the name Buju Banton that we know, and this situation occurred, he could have called the government of Jamaica and speak to them privately. Directly.
No,
Right?
him did want
Exactly.
to cause.
Wait.
Him did want to cause division.
This is
Because
basically
sure.
this is just literally gaslighting the public. It's like he's
Yes.
throwing fuel on the fire, and that was the play. That was the
No,
play.
you know,
And it was easy for people to figure it out, man.
Call Babsy Green.
Marley, you know why him do that and him action against him. You know that. Him know the government never take no action
Listen,
against him.
he
Because
sit down,
anyhow them-
watch this.
Anyhow, them put couple charges on him and arrest him for that. You're gonna hear people go ball out. Why?
Listen, Matthew, him sit down on social media, you know. He sit down, all right, watch this. Our next point. Them invite the PNP to come to the thing, Virgin. Come to the table, Virgin. And they refuse. So that's why I tell una say to from day one, the government on the other side, they have promote be a slackness, Virgin. Because see them invite them to come to the table here and them refuse it, Virgin. And now you have them little minions run up on them and cause be a problem.
Call for the committee to oversee the donations and what Jamaica is giving. Then when the Prime Minister agrees that yes, we're going to form this committee, Mark Golding refused to join it. The same one that he asked for.
Is either Mark Golding of dementia? I'm literally a try for destroy the nation.
He might destroy the nation, Virgin. That is what it look like.
This white man is coming to separate us.
He's running around while watch this.
Grandfather blood run through him.
Mama, he might come in at the public and they must say some things, forget the people them stir up. Because, brother, you don't understand, it's a warfare they might play now. But they might do it in a, they might do it, it's like they might juke you with a small pin, cause small wounds, round and round, small wounds.
Robinson, here one woman a foreign say, oh, what going in a Nepal, should have gone in a Jamaica.
Same thing?
No, man, let them try it. Let them try it.
I want you to cuss, man, but,
No, man, Philippians, let them try it. Them no know say the JCF and the JDF well ready for them. Let them try that. Worse like how the JDF and the JCF, all of them mobilize right now. Let them try that right now, born on Nepal. And see how that go.
American soldier that come down.
You don't need American soldier either. The 8,000 to 10,000 Jamaican soldier them is enough, and the police force is enough. You don't need no American soldier.
Listen, we are watching them.
You know, man, listen, it's sad what I'm going, bro. And the disrespect for the Prime Minister is high. You know, so I see this man. I said, you know the group are called Cajun Navy, right? Saying that she go on their website and say that these people have equipment that can do all type of things and get people from places and get people that's marooned and evacuate people, right? And she's like, I saw them out of Black River. They say all they need is clearance to go rescue these people. So I'm like, yo, the fact she's saying that, and I'm like, if they didn't have clearance, they wouldn't even be on the island of Jamaica. So your statement don't make no sense. And they must say these things and they must amplify it. It's like, bro.
And Mali, you know the funny thing?
It's worse than we think, bro. This shit is worse. It's bad, bro.
Listen,
Mali, you know the funny thing too? When you're saying that they need clearance to come on the island, they also have clearance to help in all relief efforts. So the clearance is for them to help in relief efforts, and to save people's life is also part of relief efforts. So any argument that they don't have any clearance would be null and void and would be bullshit in the
watch
first
this,
line.
Matthew. Hear what the minister say. Hear what the minister say. Listen.
Unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. While I welcome all efforts and attempts for persons to help in small, medium, and large ways, Fact of the matter is that we must have an accountable system. And I want to publicly state today, without fear of contradiction, that I did an overnight investigation, including cameras and including the custom broker who handled the shipment. And I want to make it very clear that the shipment left the airport intact as it came, fully wrapped, and everything that was there left the airport in the custody of the charitable organization. It went to a warehouse in Spanish Town, which the government has no involvement in whatsoever. So as far as what we did in terms of making sure that the goods that were meant for the people, the poor suffering people, were delivered. And I want to thank all of the airport staff that continue to work so tirelessly under the worst strain and pressure to make sure that we manage all of these cargo flights in a smooth and efficient manner. I am the first one to say that it's not perfect because we are now overburdened with more flights than we normally expect. However, we are doing our best, and I'm going to ask for everybody to please just do what you are doing and do so in the best interest of the people of Jamaica, and do not cause mischief or nuisance, because I will be there to defend the government as long as it is on the seaside or the port side. Absolute rubbish was posted, and I say so without fear of contradiction. And anybody who wants, come to me and I will give you the evidence. Unfortunate.
Brother, them need to stop it, bro. We see where them are doing.
Two parts of them are corruption, people.
Listen.
Who are them? Now listen.
Yeah.
Two parts of them are corruption charges.
We not doubt that. But that's allowed. We not doubt that, bro.
What does that have to do with the topic?
Nobody is perfect. We not doubt that.
Listen.
No, but what does this have to do with the topic, bro? What does this have to do with the topic?
We're not no.
I didn't see him topic with the
We're not talking about no.
I didn't see him topic with the pan, you know.
One at a time.
But Nick, one second, Nick. One second, Nick. But Nick, based upon what we are talking about right now. This not nothing to do with no government, Virgin. We not talking about no government right now. Go ahead.
One at a time. One at a time.
Listen, I say, you listen to the news, watch things, but we have information. Certain things that come on news neither. When you know that.
Bro, you know no information. You know no information. I tell you that. You know no information.
Who said that? Nick?
Yeah, so,
Nick, 1 second, Nick.
Which links you have? We have information. You talk about information. You're not the damn information.
Nick.
As soon as this information came out, I made sure to check my sources. And what Mr. Vaz is saying is completely correct.
Nick.
This has nothing to do with the government.
Mr. Vaz can't fabricate anything.
But Nick,
this has nothing to do with the government. And
1 second, Matthew. Nick, you just said something about Nick. Say back what you said over a while ago. Hold on, panel. 1 second, panel. You said something earlier. Say that back over again.
Listen. Some things are come on news and certain things they're not put in a paper.
All right.
We are doing the politician.
Okay, stay right there, son, Nick. Stay right there, son, Nick. Hold on, mama. Nick, you just say some things don't come on news and some things we don't know. That's what you basically say, right?
Yes.
So explain to me, how are we going to talk about something that we don't know, Virgin? This is what we want you to make sense to me. Go ahead.
Good question.
We can't talk about something we don't know, because we talk about what we hear.
Then bro, hold on. All right, stay there, Sonic. You agree with me then. We can't talk about something we don't know. Perfect. Listen up, hold on, Nick. May I give you the time, man. Hold on, me and you talking now. We can't talk about something we don't know. Two we agree. Fine.
Yeah.
Buju Banton come out say him lose stuff. The minister go look for the manifesto. And him fine say, what them say missing was not on the manifesto. This is what we know about. So this is what we are talking about. This now have nothing to do with no government. We are talking about a man saying lose a thing and it never depend on the manifesto. So explain to me what that have to do with government.
So who control the wharf and the docks and the day?
Brother, the Prime Minister no down there do not know the wharf, Virgin.
Prime Minister. Not how the Prime Minister.
Then who you are talking about?
Nick, no, let me ask Nick a simple. wait, no Philippines, let me ask Nick a question. Nick, me have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who fill out when you declare stuff? Who fill out the declaration?
Yeah, repeat. Me not hear. Me get a call.
When you fill out stuff, who fill out the declaration when you go a country and you try when you're going to different countries and you're trying to declare goods? Whose responsibility is it to fill out the declaration?
Andrew and Mark Golding.
You yourself fill out what you have.
Exactly. So if him not fill out something and it not depend it, then how is the minister and how is the government?
Government fault.
Oh yeah. Where government have to do with that?
Because guess what? No? Me live it so me can't tell you. Because guess what? The thing is, what we don't understand is, say, come on to politics in Jamaica.
Bro,
Answer a question.
You never answer my question, bro. You are deflect from the question. Bro, you are deflect from the question.
No, well, I know.
Hold on. Remember now, we have people. Hold on, 1 second, panel. 1 second. Remember, we have people that listen to it and we are trying to give them clarity. So we don't want to talk over each other and then the people them not hear what we are saying, because we are doing it for them, So please remember, we don't talk over each other, please.
But Robinson, you want to answer a question.
You believe Darrell Ball, right?
Brother, listen now, bro. Listen, Nick, listen again. Listen on Nick. 1 second, Nick. Me not believe nobody, virgin. Listen what me I said to you. Listen, hold on, Nick. Nick, hold on before you take the thing out of context. Listen, I don't believe nobody. Listen what me I say now, bro. The man go for the manifesto. And sure we say, where the man asks for, when him say missing, never depend the manifesto, virgin. So guess what? Yeah. Me have to believe him, virgin, because the man have the pen paper, black and white.
Yeah.
We don't believe nobody, we believe the evidence.
We believe the evidence, bro.
You realize that the manifesto is basically everything where Buju and him team would have declared. You do realize that, right?
Come on, come evidence.
One question. Nick, let me ask you this question. One. You go to the supermarket, right?
Yeah.
When you purchase your item, you get a receipt. You get a receipt with everything on it, right?
Yes.
And when you go, and sometimes when you go through security, stop you.
Yes.
And then check your receipt.
Yeah.
And there's an item in your bag when it's supposed to be in there. What is that?
That's
just
stealing.
like that. Eh?
You look like you're stealing. You never pay a fee or something.
Right.
It don't look like that. That is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have an item.
So what about if you check your receipt and when you check it, you realize you reach from something like that? What you do?
No, but Nick, you know, I realize what happened.
Let me understand what you're saying.
No, Nick, wait.
Hold on, stay right there, so. Hold on, Matthew, stay right there, so, Nick. Say what you say a while ago, Nick.
Me say, you check your receipt when you leave.
Yeah.
And some things, as him just say, whenever they panic, them can't say you take it. What about when you check your receipt, when you reach home, you look for anything and certain things, when they pan the receipt in your bag, what you do?
Perfect, Nick. Stay right there, so. Stay right there, so, Nick. You're devilish power with there, bro. Watch this, Nick. All right. The manifesto is the receipt, virgin. The things that he said was missing, the Starlink, the stove, whatever. When the minister checked the manifesto, the things where Buju Bantan said was missing, was not. And the manifesto, virgin. One more you need, virgin. Are you just say it, Are you just say it, Nick?
And then after this, we're done.
No, but Nick, hold on, Nick, you can't left yet, Nick. Hold on, bro. You hear what you just said? Hold on, Nick.
Me understand, but the truth is, we know a politician work in Jamaica, and we know this system operate.
Bro, you cannot change the manifesto.
This for me answer a little bit now. Somehow we feel like, you see, that's what I tell people, we don't hold up conversation enough Jamaica, they come on to politics, because they pick side, we don't pick side.
We don't pick no side either.
Listen, for me answer now. Jamaica not the only set of people who buck up and travel. Come on to politics and they are to one side. No matter if the country has seen, come on to Jamaica.
But that's a different thing in that we are talking about.
All right, Nick. But Nick, watch it. Nick, me gonna use your own words and your own belief on you, right? All right.
Yeah.
You say man a pick side and man a do this and man a do that. All right. Let's say Buju Bantan, right? Them thief him things at the airport, right? No problem.
Yeah.
Them thief in stove, them thief in Starlink. No, them fabricate the evidence on the camera and show say Boy, see them take out the part out tight where the man did a move with the stove and a move with the Starlink. Then cut out that and give the evidence to Vaz. So Vaz don't know, right? So we are work with you for a second, you know. Okay, fine. Right? You hear me?
Yeah, listen, man.
All right. So when time then goes so bam, even though them do that, you know, when the minister goes so boom now and get the manifesto, where Buju said missing not on the manifesto, Virgin. But boy, you don't need nothing more than that, bro. One more, me not understand one more than that you need, Nick. People are saying cut out, people are saying cut out the footage.
You know, that's what I'm saying. It's once evidence fine for you. No people that are jail, what them not do. Keep that in mind.
Robinson.
Nick,
And we have to talk, you know, but we can know that we are thinking right now.
Let me try with you.
Nick, let me explain to you something real quickly. Let me explain something, Nick.
You tell her what I do. When I stick on the point, I say, the money
yo,
comes
let me explain something real quickly.
Robinson, but put up that thing there like we put up yesterday, please.
Nick,
One at a time.
we not say that there is no corruption in Jamaica. We not say that none of the thief in the go on at the port. Nobody never said that. Nobody now say thief in don't go on. What we are saying is that in this situation, the government is not at fault. Can you agree on that? That's all you need to agree on.
That's all you need to
That
agree.
is 100% agree on.
But Nick, you're let me say something to Nick. You see what we are talking about? You see the topic at and bro, you see topic at and nothing for generalize and I go for the exception for the rule. Or everybody are criminal. Or if 10 man they are jail, 10 of them innocent. You're not fear generalize and a preach to nobody, bro. That is not what we are calling for.
Okay,
We are trying to we have a topic at we not listen. Yeah, we have a topic at and
But yes, I know.
No.
Somebody understand a topic, you know. If you go to school, teacher give an example, a
bro,
reference.
that's not where you're thinking, bro. You're talking about things where you can't
To make a
quantify.
point, to bring across an understanding, people understand it better, right?
No. You're trying to you're talking about
But
things.
horse, you need to tell the people them say that the decoration form, the customs broker, whosoever, they also have the original copy. So because them are declare what them have, you know. So it's not like Mr. Vaza tell them what them have to declare it before. So anything what the customs broker give the customs agency, and that them are going to put in them document. Because you are declare your items.
Well, on the Navi, just give me
So
one
he
time.
needs to
You
take
just
this
want
up
one
with the
time.
customs broker.
100 life. 100 life did that try to say something.
Well, on,
100
well,
life.
on, man, just give me one time. Everybody
It make
talk. Give me
Kingo
one
go
time.
because he
Go ahead, Kingo.
One
Me hear
time,
him.
bigger one talk. Please. I said this to Robinson yesterday. Let me tell you this. Big man, in no matter what kind of proof you want to bring come, in no matter where Vaz want to bring come, me tell you say, the people them have an agenda, brother, and they don't care. They're not busy with no proof, brother. They don't want to hear nothing, brother. All them want to do is spread propaganda, bro, and try to get rid of Andrew Honest. I'm telling you.
Ingo, in a COVID time, Buju did come out in a COVID time with them something to you know.
Exactly. So no matter how you teach to them people, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing what I try to say, right? Pambuju specifically, him are the wrong person for your cry wolf, right? There's a thing called credibility and there's a thing called reputation, right? This man credibility and reputation cannot give him the benefit of the doubt in this situation, right? You get what I'm saying?
I'm telling you something, you know. You don't notice Andrew not come out and say nothing. You don't feel like say Andrew need we to defend himself. You not gonna see some things happen in Jamaica, man. You not gonna wonder, brother. You hear me? I tell you. So make them continue spread propaganda and everything.
NCB load of scammer keep on and say Buju do not need nothing from JLP. But yeah,
No, you can't, Philippians, you can't talk to him because it fly over him head, you know. You can't say nothing to him. Listen, panel, and me can't say this publicly. Me can't say this because I'm not afraid to talk. Buju Banton go to prison for drugs. So him run coming back on the ground now and I call people thief and I call people this. Virgin, go shut up your mouth and go sit on one side. You can't talk to him, Virgin.
Robinson, him are the wrong man for public eyes.
Una go like man afraid of them boy. Like I said, nobody can
Check
talk to
this out,
them.
Buju.
Check this out too. Buju
Him are the
Banton,
worst,
Buju,
brother. Him are the worst person. Watch out now. It's so ironic that I him. It's so ironic that I him one. It's so ironic that it happened to nobody else. What? And it's so ironic that it happened to this man that have a reputation of contrabanding
Yeah,
for years.
Smuggler, bro.
You see the twist
A
to it, too?
smuggler.
But
Watch
sit
the
on one
twist to
side,
it,
you're
see.
drugs dealer, virgin. You're drugs
Well,
trafficker.
guys, check this out.
Robinson,
Check
hear the
this out,
twist
though.
to it too. It's not only the Jamaican government now going to investigate this, you know. You know, remember, you know, bro, the
True.
people, them have to have the credibility to, you know. So this, and not just, we are just go investigate this car. It have to reach to the other country to see if
Where it
where
come
them
from.
send, you know.
True what?
Brother, he might put himself in a bad position in the even
He
knowing,
put
bro.
himself in a bad position.
But he's playing
Well, you
politics
guys clearly
because his
understand
second
that Buju have
statement.
an agenda since Buju came out
Yeah.
of jail. Buju are going like say we the Jamaican people send him go jail, you know. And that
Yes.
me I realize, you know,
Listen,
Yes.
listen,
big
DJ.
Him have a vendetta.
DJ,
I
you
But
get-
here we're
I
gonna say,
was
wait
a
now,
big fan of
Marley.
Buju Banton. But no, check this out. Me just want to say this. I was a big fan of Buju Banton, and Buju Banton, even in COVID, I seen some things in Buju was telling people not to wear masks in COVID.
Fuck.
But if you went on Buju Banton website, he was selling masks for $20 per mask.
Here, wait there, Philippians. I'm gonna say something. In his statement, right? When he replied to Minister Vaz, he's going to say, "Oh, PNP MP have IP." What does it have to do with the people? You never have to declare that it's between you and the PNP MP. Them you talk about your shipment, never get missing. Nobody knows that you were going to give it to any PNP MP. And as I said, the only person who need to take it up this is with the broker.
Exactly.
Because the broker was there. The broker is your lawyer on the ground, you know. So if your broker is checking the items list and him not say anything where you say missing, how you gonna come back to the people and say people them steal something? It is your duty to declare your items.
Listen,
Minister Vaz can't defend you if you don't declare your items.
Remember from where they may I tell you say the Rasta them compromise. Listen to me. When Buju Banton, I don't know if nobody remember this, or maybe I'm me I make it up. When Buju Banton come from prison, Buju Banton, me remember I go up on an interview and he say, you know, like him I say, no, owe the Jamaican people them nothing. No obligation to tell them what happened. The interviewer asks him like him I say, what happened, or, you know, everybody want to know your prison story. The man not say nothing, virgin. Listen to me. As somebody who work in our prison system before, you see, that Buju that will come out, virgin, and let him go on with virgin. You think that are the gargamel? No, you don't think that a Buju Banton? We sing Destiny?
Me hear him say something more there when the racist boy did get shoot. Not enough film business.
Yeah, don't call him name. Yeah.
You get them and say when the youth they get unalive. Me see him push out and pick up the youth. I mean I feel say Rasta man, Buju, Jamaican,
brother, I wrong somebody them give we virgin. Listen, the girl, one girl, and this is not a disrespect to nobody wear maroon or anything, but a girl will say she a maroon, right? She says she a direct lineage from nanny. So me I say, oh, she feel be direct lineage from nanny. Where fi her mother there or her father there. Anyways, these are the things me see the people and take up and run with. Me see Buju Banton post it, say, this girl direct lineage from nanny. So me I say, then where her mother there? Brother, these little simple stupid things where these people run around and do, virgin, make me know say them now no credibility, virgin. Because how she fit come from directly from nanny, virgin, where her mother there? Brother, listen, me pre things different from the average people in a virgin. A long time I watch them people run up and down on social media. You know? Listen, Sizzler, listen, let me tell you something. I'm in a business who want vex. The Rasta them in a Jamaica compromise, virgin. Down to this morning,
You know, like,
brother, down to this morning, me hear Sizzler say, a man made hurricane, virgin. I want to know, virgin.
Yeah, you know,
mash
the
up.
Rastafarian. Watch out, me personally don't believe in a Rastafarian movement. It is a thing where fluctuate with the wind, and you can't live your life like that. Today, a jar you come from. Tomorrow, a Mother Earth. It is crazy, and that it whole mindset is a termite to.
You just need to send them back go Africa
because them
beloved
belief
mother
is not
Africa.
rooted in anything solid. Then we tell us say 1 + 1 equals
flip-flop.
5. Yes, then we tell her today they say 1 + 1 equals 5, tomorrow equal 2, tomorrow equal 8. So
but you know one of the biggest things that criticism to the artists, them. Let me tell you something. I live in California, and California have 80% of the reggae festivals that happening in the world happening in California. Listen, guys, 80% of the reggae festivals happen in California.
Fox.
And I haven't seen one mobilization of none of the promoters, and they're all whitey people promoting these reggae shows. And I've never seen one reggae artist say, hey, what are you guys doing to mobilize in California for help Jamaican people? Because I saw them make their money. These people are selling out Jamaica every day, bro. Long time.
But we are doing
I believe them compromise long time.
You see, like all right, first of all, this issue don't have anything to do with the government, right? It is void at the government, even the crisis PMP them, right? And what we I defend the reputation, because with Buju being a global icon and him doing that, we have to make the truth prevail, because
Facts.
we can't make, because of him, people a second guess helping the country and I look on with bad eye with him liar and evil self. Selfish self. You understand?
Listen, 100. You must have big links in America, you know.
Yeah, me tell her.
Yeah, man, that's why I don't. That's
big links America. So
that's
if
why
you want to go down to the T and investigate this, it can happen.
He say him just set up himself. Believe me, hey, when I go see what.
All me I say is, this is why you have your customs broker. So this is me I say them give people them the farm, you know. So anything Vaz have the custom broker must have, because him come declare what in the car going on. So
but
this
Navi,
is just logistics overall, and the people here play politics with it.
Navi, even so, years them man they travel, bro. Years them a travel,
Right,
and
there's
years
some
them say thief in a go.
right, there's some.
So why all of a sudden now you go come out and say people are thief? Why you never say that for years? For me a boy, for me a picnic.
Kingo,
Eh?
Kingo. We don't want some boy come go and like say them take with the idiot. Listen,
Exactly, brother.
listen, bro. Them a boy, a big man for me shouldn't even call him boy. Cause me don't want it to sound like me a disrespect him, but me just a state the obvious. Listen, Virgin. Them a man get back residency in America, Virgin, after drugs, bro. Them boy a sell out, bro.
All right.
Let me tell us, bro.
Watch out, Trump and go take away residency. Watch out, Trump and go take away residency.
Them boy, listen. We know how the Americans. We know the American settings stay, Virgin. Them can't trick with Virgin. Cartel thing a different thing, because he was acquitted. So that means him innocent, Virgin. So we never want nobody bring up that. Hold on, 1 second, mama. It's only one reason why I bring up his name, because I know somebody in the comment section and go jump to it. Somebody just go to him before them do it. Because them slow, you know, them don't really know what going on. Listen, he was acquitted, so he's an innocent man. Buju was charged. Brother, when you get charged in our country like this with drugs, Virgin, listen to me. Them broke pen for your, Virgin. Nobody come go on like so we don't know what go on, Virgin. We know you sell out for come back over here. So we not trust you again, Virgin.
Robinson, don't forget, sir. Me not understand Buju, you know, because if anybody have a vendetta against the Jamaican people, the Jamaican government, anybody have a self-proclaimed vendetta, it should be cartel, and yet still him still help out the country, and yet still him encourage people to donate to the actual government website.
Yeah.
Buju do a Stoke division.
Didn't cartel donate millions to the government website?
I don't know about if him donate personally, but
Yes, he did.
I know upon him website, upon him Instagram, him post the government website multiple times. That I know. I don't know if him did actually donate there.
I don't know about him donation, but I know saying he promote the
yeah, I know about the promotion, but I can't speak about the whole donation thing. I don't know.
Listen,
about
bro,
that part.
anybody you see want to, anywhere at all in the world, you see anybody at all want to go against the government, Virgin. We cannot stand with them, Virgin. We have to burn them out.
Robinson, and not only against the government, you know, because me feel like these people are bring down Jamaica.
Brother, it make you look bad, because guess what I know?
No, Philippians, if you're going against the government that was elected by the people, then you are bringing down the country.
You're going against the people to Matthew.
You're going against the people.
Yes.
That's true, because
it cannot,
PMP is in a power, Me no want nobody talk nothing bad about my country.
Exactly,
bro.
It don't matter who is in power. Them bringing down the country either way. Them bringing down the country for one political victory where them not gonna get.
But
All this I
PNP
gonna do when
PNP.
Andrew run for the 4th term, all it I gonna do is give him a better majority if we go back in the parliament.
All right.
That's all them I do.
But Matthew, you know, remember say PNP on a whole, you know, them don't care about nothing but them brand, you know. The brand PNP is all the
Listen. You see some of them
if
get
you
locked
go
up.
international,
Matthew,
if you're an opposition leader, you go
1 second, they 100. Remember, you know, PNP did have a good somebody running, Lisa Anna, and in fight against her. Just to put in that, brother.
No,
Yeah, because them love excitement. Them love excitement.
And propaganda and rumor against Lisa Anna, and that's why she lost the leadership race to be the president of the PNP.
Them love excitement, the PNP.
Listen, watch this. Let me show you character over character. And that's why we have to be smart as a people, Virgin. Like when Matthew said, Vibes Cartel got there, him could have a vendetta against the government, Virgin. The man come out. Vibes Cartel is a known PNP, Virgin. You hear him go on the way out, Spraga Benz and Buju Bantana go on, Virgin.
No.
Exactly, bro. And they are known
During
PNPs.
that time of disaster, the man unite the
brother,
country.
all of them people are against the current government, Virgin. All of them, when they over the other side there, every post, every couple of days, as something to get the people them riled up, Virgin.
Yes.
Come on, man.
In a time when we should be united. Every day somebody come out with them crosses.
Can't tell some Philippines, I feel this is a distraction from the fact that they turned down to be on that committee. So this is just a big distraction for Jamaican people holding them accountable for playing politics with people's lives.
Good point, Navi. Even that, because boy, this Mark Golden dog shit. Jeez and peas, man, I know word for describing. Like, I gotta suggest something when we are ready to accommodate it, you come talk about you know want to be a part-time no more. Like the man that just tried to do everything.
But the thing is, you know, me hear the PNP, them can't spin the narrative. Them can't spin the narrative here, why not Robinson? Because same like how he must say it is duplicated. You knew that the National Partnership Council existed. You knew that the PASC existed. So why did you go on a press conference and say those? If you're going to say the government knows, you knew too. So what is the point here we're trying to make? They just can't spin that one narrative. So them call for a distraction, and Buju is just the scapegoat, and he had the person who come distract the country from what is actually going on.
Listen, bro.
And you know why they make Buju do it? You know why they make Buju do it? Because them know say the government now go arrest Buju Banton. Them know say the government now go do it because people are gonna come out. The done people them are gonna come out and cry and talk, boy. The man never do nothing. The man innocent.
Matthew.
The man,
Matthew.
listen, I'm tired of them. You know, I'm tired of them.
Matthew.
Anytime something happens, them come talk, boy. Them innocent.
Matthew, me hear you say that twice. I'm gonna tell you, take that out of your mind. Listen me. Just listen me. The government are put things in. You think man might eat that, brother? You say watch what gonna happen. Because you cannot, no citizens feel like them big and bold can overthrow the government. Never.
Me I go show no something.
I go
show no something. Cause me love pull up evidence now. Me no reason unless me I use evidence. Go on talk. Me I find something for you.
You might think say true, you don't see nobody I got jail it. No, just hold on.
Me not say nobody now go to jail. Me not say nobody now go to jail. Me never say that. Me say Buju now go to jail for that. That's what me know. Now go to jail for that.
Watch
and me can get a wager for that. Me can get a wager for that. I'm not going to go to jail for that. That's me know that. That's why I'm do it. If him did know, him have a possibility of going to jail for it. He would have never dare to do it.
I think you know sometimes when you tell a lie, you have to exaggerate in order to make have substance, to make the claim substantial, or to make people empathize with you. You can't say you lose one pencil and go up on CNN go say yo somebody steal my pencil. You have to go up on it and say somebody rob a bank fee. He actually catch people attention. So most of the things where him lose are probably lose because it happened. It happened to me. Where
no, but bro,
watch out, let me finish. Let me make it point.
Bro,
let me make it point. Hold on,
let him finish.
Let me make it point. It happened to me like the shipment come in and you lose. You get 6 mackerel and you send 6 and you get 5, right? So the claim we say like him lose stuff. Me not really wouldn't draft. We say yo, it don't happen wholeheartedly. Him probably lose one bag or one flour bag or something.
All right. Watch
but
this. 100. 100. Me not cut you, bro. But a 1 plane load Buju send, right? All right. Me go show no how them people are going like say them sleep, but them not have no sense. 1 plane load, right? You can agree to that? Now that him say 1 plane load of stuff him send.
Yes.
A cargo plane.
1 cargo.
Yeah, because me no want to make up nothing, so me need
but remember,
other people.
but you come up and read the station, say 6 cargo in send.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. No, one second. 1 second, one done. Me want to make sure say other people hear when me hear, because sometimes me deaf. Watch this. This is improved. Look. Look, when I look on the screen.
Yeah, man.
This is where the man post on him Instagram. People, wanna be smart. This is where the man post on him Instagram page, Virgin. I said him Robin.
Robinson,
and he sent a cargo plane.
COVID missing and a Starlink. So was before when the Starlink in that barrel?
It looks so.
Exactly.
And the minister. Mama, the minister also said everything was in plastic wrap because you know them wrap them up in the fridge so that they don't move. Everything, all of the wrapping and the package was still intact. This is the evidence where the man posts on his page, Virgin. 2 of them.
It's not even, not even one video where you walk around and you say, yo.
Impose this. Impose the same 2 picture. Impose, I lie the man I tell Virgin, impose the 2 same picture, Virgin.
All right. I don't know.
Come on, people. We are not idiots.
You know,
yes.
You know
what,
Robinson,
what from Fiend's side, the story makes sense again, because you can't lose so much things and post one empty barrel.
Exactly, bro.
That's the point.
Let us put this in Google search.
So what happened now, if me I think Buju what happened, is that him lose 2 egg and exaggerate the thing at about Starlink and satellite dish. And he lose this and that just fit make it thing look like where my cry about.
Because why? All right, if me I thief something, right? You think me I leave the solar panel them? You think me I leave them there?
Again, people
take things that make sense, but at the same time, the evidence don't align with what Buju has said, because and the evidence we are working with Robinson.
Exactly, bro. But bro, watch this. And that's why the only reason for evidence. And everybody who there don't get it twisted. We're not saying them not thief. Or we not thief, because I feel with people them. We now say we not thief. That is not the argument. All we are saying is that this brother, we say them thief him. When the minister go for the manifesto, when him say him lose, is not on the manifesto. So what else we are arguing about?
And the next thing too that you guys are missing, all of these relief things that are coming on the island, the government has waived the fee to process this thing.
Exactly.
Right? So if you know, at the same thing we say, the dance free and someone a jump the fence. Because if you don't have to pay for the stuff, why not declare it? Because hold on, enough time we have fly guard Jamaica and we float the thing on the plane and we say, you know what? They ask you, how much should that pants there? And we say, yo, I $200 and pay for it American, but guess how much I got put on it? $50. You don't have to pay for it. Why you didn't declare it? So listen,
Starlink
this man tried, but he has failed, bro.
Can be tracked. Put that in. So anybody has thief Starlink, it can be tracked.
Coming in enough.
I could hear this. I could hear that recording.
I'm problematic and say something.
Well, I'm unapologetic. I could hear the recording at first. I could hear the recording and then you go after. Who did that say them have the recording again?
Me.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. And then unapologetic. Problematic.
Hold on.
People were not back because we got 6 cargo planes coming in now. There wasn't even a fly on board. The plane was packed.
He said 6 cargo planes here back from Jamaica.
Supplies to make sure that those who are in need of medical attention receive it promptly, and the resources and equipment are there to accommodate that, to
because now it's not about being selfish, it's about being selfless.
Play it over. People, wanna listen. Start it over one chain. Start it over.
We got 6 cargo planes coming in, There wasn't even a fly on board. The plane was packed from back to back. All medical supplies to make sure that those who are in need of medical attention receive it promptly. And the resources and equipment are there to accommodate that. Because now it's not about being selfish, it's about being selfless.
And getting public.
Hold on.
Like you said, Buju, we've never seen this. We've been through many disasters, but to see this kind of love and outpouring from the diaspora, from people who are not even Jamaican too as well, isn't true? Yeah, because the intent was for us to place all our egg in one basket, but the bottom of the basket has fallen out, and we have shown them that we are the leaders of the country.
Pause. You hear what the man say? That's not telling you, people. You see when you not hear them people, you not have to pay attention to what they say. The man say, brother, the man say we put egg in a one basket, and the basket fail.
How does he know that?
Wait, man, the government you talk about in a Virgin.
But that's not, no. Even before this man went to jail, Jamaica was okay. While he was in jail, Jamaica was okay. And now he out of jail, Jamaica is gonna go through this, but we're gonna be okay without this man.
But DJ Robinson,
shoulder, bro.
But here the next point to Robinson, this is one of them talking points where them have a run with it now. Is that the artists them help Jamaica, the Buju Bantan, the Shaggy, the Nicki Minaj, them, the Prime Minister,
wait, no man. Shaggy and them people, they really help Jamaica though. You have to be careful what you're saying though.
No, but what you know, no, me I try to show you a point. The point is that this what Buju say is a PMP platform talking point.
I only Buju try use that point.
No man, if you scroll it up, man, you will hear.
Listen. You know why them say that 100? Hear this, and then we'll go back to unproblematic. Hear why them say that, Virgin. Them people don't understand how the government work. The government can't just start run around and start build house and start do this and start do that. Because everything has to be accounted for. So
yes,
let's just put that right where it is. Spice money, Vibes Cartel money, them people have them liquid cash where them can just say, yeah, me I go do this right off the bat. No, there's nobody you have to report to, Virgin. There's no accountability based on your money. That's why I tell you, say, me not talk to everybody, because everybody have sense, Virgin. The government money has to be accounted for, Virgin. You can't just start run around and just start splash cash. That no work. Come on, people.
And the same PNP, them watch the money too. So
but without that knowledge where you just...
Wait, no man, let them problematic or something. Let them problematic.
Let me say.
1 second. Remember, no money don't issue yet, Remember, insurance money take long.
No, the insurance money now will take long.
It will take 3 months at least.
But Robinson,
next month it will come in.
Robinson, you see that what you say like a while is not the general consensus. The majority of people don't know that, right? So if the PMP say, if them say artists are help the country and Andrew now do nothing, that is a selling point for them, and that them are run with the same thing with Buju Bantan say. Why? Because people don't know the government run under procurement process.
Right.
Andrew can't jump up and say again.
All
right? And Andrew have to watch him footsteps.
Unproblematic. And then somebody in the
Which
comments...
money missing in government? Nobody not missing in government.
That's somebody I say, Suffix, I think them name, LLC, however I want to call him. Him say all invaders must go. So, me I'm going to send him a request. And
no, he must say Jamaica is a colonized.
No, what I mean by the indigenous people need back their country. Who are the indigenous people?
Go ahead. Go ahead and problematic.
Are the Tainos were the indigenous persons?
Good afternoon, panel. Good afternoon, everybody.
Bless up. Everybody, 1 second, Mama. Everybody, remember to like and share the live, please. Send somebody over here can learn something, please. Go ahead, Mama.
All right, so I thought I wouldn't have to be using my mouth to defend the government after politics, but here I am again. And one of the good things is that I'm able to speak from a position of experience. Now I'm going to speak in layman terms so everybody, not the panel, but the 400 and had that is listening, understand how this works. When I am sending a barrel, when I'm in England, I send one barrel come to Jamaica, two things have to happen. When I carry my items to my shipping company, I'm given a document. And me and the shipping company representative have to go through the items. Both I and the shipping company representative have to check together and agree together that the items that I am giving is the same thing that I have in the barrel. Are we clear?
Mm-hmm.
You see, that copy, a matter of fact, before you even go any further, that document has to be signed by the representative, and I have to sign as well in agreement to that in the barrel when we are saying come to Jamaica. Now, that copy of that said document, which is called the manifesto, has to be sent to the destination port. Una understand? Una see what we're upon now? Okay. When that is sent there, that is what they're going to use to declare all the items sent. Now, if my receipt, my manifesto that I sign along with my shipping company, no have no stove, no have no washing machine or whatever, the destination copy can't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is so funny about all of this, what is so laughable, is that critical thinking has failed some of us. But I realized that when Mr. Buju Banton made his post and got the uproar that he wanted, and Minister Vaz responded, Mr. Buju Banton rebuttal was not a proof or a copy of his initial document. What he did was write a long epistle saying nothing.
Double down.
If I was in the position where a minister responded to me when I am upset and I rated that all items was removed from my thing, the first thing me I go do, I come with my receipt. And now beat me in a receipt, sir. Exactly. Me I come with my proof and show you that this me send come here. He has yet to do so. You know what is also funny? We can go to the minister's page on Instagram right now and see that the minister stated that the items that arrived on the same cargo flight were handled by the same crew. That alone supposed to make people understand now that when the item reach and land on the tarmac, I want specific crew to handle it, which is not the normal or the ordinary people them will handle it. So my thing to Buju Banton, because I know me like love screen record thing is, I would like to see the initial manifesto that was signed by your shipper and yourself or your team or whoever. And if let's play the devil's advocate, because at the end of the day, we're not going to go and like say customer the best. We all know all that work. But let's play the devil's advocate. Let us say you are indeed placed in that predicament, right? I would advise you to go and check the warehouse where they are Spanish Town, which the government is not responsible for. Go over there, go check, or check your inner circle, because according to the minister, the same cargo flight, I see him crew angling items there. I hate the fact that this such as, and I mean, people may say it's not simple, but it is. It's so simple. This is an easy fix, and at all times it is drawn out, and it creates social unrest. It creates chaos, and it creates division. And I'm trying to figure out when it is going to stop, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm very tired. I am so tired and drained. It's not even funny. And you know, I was reading his Mr. Buju Banton's post, and then he said, I think you guys mentioned it. He was saying something about PNP, MP. So the PNP people, them did I go get It wasn't even for the Jamaicans, both labor rights and comrades. I just PNP alone did I go. Me say, yeah, I did go come you see, coming. I mean I go top talk. Dr. Andrew Michael Holness had to get this trial. He had to get it because nobody else couldn't handle it. Then give this a man water for care in a basket. Every day, on top of days, right? And it exposes their hate. You think just the PNP standard? It's a deep rooted hate. It's a deep rooted hate. But it also exposes their dunceness. It also exposes how much of an half-wit they are. That is what it is exposing. That they don't really love the Jamaican people. What they love is chaos. You understand? When you say big PNP take up thinking, excuse my language, guys, but I'm very upset. Take up big dunce but L.A. Lewis and L.A. Lewis come and tell people about no hurricane now come. If you have L.A. Lewis on your team, you're losing.
It's their Minister of Information.
You are losing if you have L.A. Lewis on your team. No sensible, learned individual wants L.A. Lewis on their team. Right? When listen to L.A. Lewis and now, when the documents last, I start sitting because L.A. Lewis telling us, say, no, hurricane now come. And then you guys turn on a wrath on the Prime Minister. Why? PNP come out, the leader come out and say they want to be involved. They want to be involved. Visibility, accountability. They ran with that. They even went ahead to keep a press conference the same day the government was addressing the nation, giving the nation an update. So the boss said, tear y'all water come and yai. Well, me never see none drop. Right? To say babies are this and babies stop, move up and down in womb and who need help. And accountability and $50 million, all right, fine.
That was just pretentious.
I'm coming Philippine, right? The government went ahead and said, okay, you guys want to be a part, extend the branch, the olive branch. Una decline. You know why? Because it's not going to benefit you guys because we're not going to be able to spread on the propaganda, to spread on the chaos, and spread on the hate because we're not going to depend on the said committee where I get press. And anybody, you know, take this, you not have to sit down in no big room and take lecture from lecturers. You don't have to graduate from high school. You just have to have little common sense and be able critical thinking. That is it. And you will see clearer as day what happened.
Hold on, L.A. Lewis, they hear me here.
You mean at the chat?
I name state.
Where you talk from, girl? America, England, where you at?
I'm in my office actually. I'm in Jamaica.
Okay, so what me I go say for you? Quick minute. Me ship from in America here, so. Me ship on when me there in New York with Dennis and them people. And in a reality, me not go through that long, lengthy process where you go through like to declare wine on my barrel, this, that, whatever. But me write up my barrel, me call Dennis them, they come, pick up my barrel, them write off a piece of paper, give me whatever, or me I go send that, or me I go carry down that.
Yeah, my LLA stay in
me go pick up my barrel. You understand? So when me I say, for me, me don't know Buju cargo go.
1 second, solid. Moderator, send him a request.
Send L.A. Lewis. I'll come down and put up L.A. Lewis.
Yeah, send him a request. Moderator.
I'll come down. They're going to come in.
Look for him and send him a request.
L.A. Lewis, company thing, you know.
Buju probably run out money. And just
like for me, girlfriend, me could have missed something, but me never really miss nothing now, to tell you the truth, you know. And I will leave a bar, me also have a story. Something could have gone missing. Something could have gone missing.
People.
Solid. The point that I'm trying to get.
No, what me I said, no, man. Me not say scam. Me I say that scam. Don't walk, man, also. Don't walk, man,
point that I'm getting at is that even if Buju, even if items were missing, I do not believe that it happened.
But the barrel where him show still, me not think 3/4 barrel ever go miss now off in nobody. Me not believe that something there still.
Yeah.
The way the barrel look, that barrel they fix. That barrel they fix and take picture of the video when make of that barrel there. Me not believe that one there.
Yo, there's one
No time. Listen me now. Listen me now, man. You say I go down a wharf. One of the people them stand up over here while they empty the barrel, you know, brother. And if the barrel I get house to house delivery, you know them scan your thing. Sometimes it even open until whatever time. I must you go there go open it at the warehouse. Cause me got other people go pick up my thing. When bro, actually it come like me open my one barrel. You know? So I guess them scan the barrel then.
If he in there, you see LA, fake profile or something. LA Lewis. People.
Take me out.
All right. People, me find the manifesto. You remember the thing them where them said it there, where somebody type where Buju said missing again for me. Me could talk where him said missing.
Stove and Starlink.
Stove and Starlink, right?
A big 4-burner stove and Starlink.
Maybe Buju couldn't afford no more.
Lewis this as a savings?
No, I know him that. Him not gonna come up here now because he say I don't know you get over here, so, you know.
I am man, I work under the fake name, One Connection Records, man.
I think I am.
Moderator, send that person there an invite. Watch this now. We're gonna show the manifesto. Then we'll show the manifesto. He says stove and amongst other things missing.
Buju, maybe I run out of money and him did need a Starlink for borrow. That's why I must say it last.
Guys, follow the host. Follow the host, guys. Click the follow button, follow the host, stop the screen and share the live.
I can't see it. Let me try to get it as big as possible.
Listen, man, I want some enough things that go over here, you know, because listen, if a man try to say something about me, and if the government if Vaz come and say, this is the manifesto, I put the manifesto out. And if me accuse people of stealing my things, me I come with my receipt on show say, yo, and this listen, and it reach Jamaica. Why can't he come with that information?
The man not a receipt. The man not a receipt.
No, the broker supposed to have an original farm.
Them no original nothing for the government.
Brother,
that's why the man come on
see
Instagram with the bullshit.
See the manifesto, yeah. See the manifesto, yeah. And you can go on the minister. Eh?
No, bring it back a little more.
All right, 1 second there. May I try to get it where it fit.
Yeah, I know that.
Thing.
While you fix that, me have one more something to say. Somebody that said them take whatever from Lisa and make sure, you know, me tell you this. Enough where Andrew get done, me a PMP, you know, back in the days, me a PMP. I hear some about Jamaica.
My request. Take the request and come up, yo. Mr. Star.
So you hear me say, Lisa can't run Jamaica still, you see me, because in enough countries, they don't really rate woman as no prime minister and no president. In many countries. And where bro God can't get done, Lisa can't get it done. I mean, any other man that get done.
Woman, listen, solid. I don't know about the old woman thing. Like, allow the woman thing alone. I don't have nothing to do with
because we get a lot of bashing for that.
Yeah, allow that.
You cannot say, it's like you're going to say, because they're of their gender, they don't have the capability of being a leader.
Exactly. And if you look at Mexico president, if you look at Mexico president, she's doing a good job.
If a woman can lead, make she lead.
The one thing we can use and kill that argument is Kamina Smith is the foreign affairs minister, so the argument is dead.
Anyway,
exactly.
moving past that. See the manifesto here. In St. Louis, stove and Starlink, right? So if we can just run through the manifesto real quick, we can see if we see no stove. So far, me not see no stove now, no Starlink pan this. Me can't read it, but me not see none of that pan it. So me not know if none of you see it, right? Me zoom out and go on the next.
I have a copy of those.
All right.
Can
you hear me?
See you next.
Yes, Black Beauty.
Let me say something real quick. Can I say something real quick? So I work for airlines, so I know all cargo shipping, because people have compared barrel shipping and cargo shipping. With cargo shipping, every item that you ship with cargo has to be listed. Have to. No oversight, no door to door. Once you're shipping cargo and it's a cargo plane bringing the item, everything has to be listed. So if it's not on the manifesto, it was not on the plane.
Thank you.
All right.
See manifesto, yeah. Me not see nothing that upon it. Me not see no stove, me not see no Starlink.
So, Robinson or anybody else, correct me if I'm wrong. I heard someone said, I don't know about this part of the process, that if you're shipping to an organization different from an individual shipping, it go through a different clearing process. Like it cleared through the organization to go to.
Yeah, but that is under normal circumstances. We are not under normal circumstances. Normally, when charity, like 30 ships, they get like a percentage, like a 50% like that. But all of that is it is different now because we are in an emergency. That's why we know see a lot of people in my tell.
Yeah, and him not have to hide nothing because everything free. So he can't come with the excuse say, oh, me never listen to the manifesto because me did a try run from a fee or whatever. That cannot work. I'm virgin. But we don't trust you.
Even if he was trying to run from a fee, the man have the money to pay for it. So if the case is that you need to do it.
Macho, but one of the main things is if even Mr. Vaz could have got back his stuff for him or declare the manifest is his proof, is his receipt, and nothing like that is declared on it. So that just gone to waters basically.
Facts.
Remember I said that would have been Minister Vaz thing to protect you, But you have nothing on that, so how Minister Vaz are going to declare something and you not have it on it? How you going to hold anybody accountable?
Navy, as a well-thinking human being, in a time like this, Buju have reached. Me guarantee if them man they want the Prime Minister number and can't get it. Personal number, me not ask you. In a time like this.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Man,
so if him send something come out Jamaica, and when he look, he say, boy, some things missing. Explain to me why you are going to go public with that and not get in touch with the authorities first.
It is political.
It is political, Virgin.
For PNP MPs. Nobody knows the conversation or the contract you guys have together. You said it was just a space and you gave it to them. We don't need to know that. That is private information. This is not relevant. It being for PNP MP or not will not get you back anything that you lost if that is the case.
Virgin.
So you doesn't show your political hand while telling the minister he's political.
And to be honest, Robinson, why would Buju anyways have to give it to the MP to allocate? He could do it himself on the ground.
But he said
why would he want to? I know what he said, maybe. I know what he said, but my problem is that he can do it. He can do it himself. So why would, because you have other dancehall artists who are going there and doing it themselves.
Matthew,
so why would you have to do it to a PMP?
Him aligning it to the PMP sure so we can't trust him, Virgin. I want to know, we are not idiot. All of the rest of the artists, them go so boom and go on the ground. Cartel a PNP and them man, they give everybody everything, Virgin. And him I say, I'm going to align it to the PNP, Virgin.
All of this we are going to tax right off, not depend this to nobody.
Buju politically motivated because in a COVID him do the same thing.
But me know say this is going to become politics.
All right, gifted hands. Somebody can drop me get gifted hands up, yeah? Because him say it is not politically motivated. I think he knows something where we don't know. So he might come in enlighten we.
It's politically motivated, man, right now. This thing.
100%, bro. But
he tell them said nothing up this cargo
but
did not because why are people comparing apples and oranges right now? People, it did not go to any wharf. It's a cargo. It went directly to the airport. But them not understanding that. Everybody knows them are thief, but the people are innocent at this point in history. Them innocent.
Alright, so gifted hands, I might come give you the evidence. Go ahead.
When did he mention anything about PNP?
He mentioned a PNP MP.
He said it's a PNP. The things are the PNP MPs that was given by some commissioner in Florida. That is irrelevant. You're talking about. Remember, it did not come under any PNP MP or to any PNP representative. It came under your name or Barrington, whatever the man name. So how that relevant to the fact? No. How that relevant to the fact what we are talking about? No. That is making it political because the PNP they're gonna say, through a PNP thing get missing. We are using the brain. We cannot play dog with the politics in a time of crisis.
Exactly.
We still want to forget that the items arrived on the same cargo flight and were handled by the same crew. That is very important. It's same cargo flight and was handled by the same crew. You understand? So Buju need to go check in people then.
Unproblematic. He's literally playing dog with the politics because how you are going to rile up a set of people. The PNP has been doing. You can't say certain stuff to a group of irrational people. They are dunces. I'm going to tell them the truth. Them dunce and them irrational. So you giving them anything. If you give a dog a bone, he's going to bark. You see what I talk about? This is what they are doing. Where you're going to mention that nobody has to know who you're doing it for.
Exactly. That is not our business. That shouldn't be mentioned none at all. If you give me a package for Joan, me no need for you to tell Pamela what is inside or what is the purpose.
Exactly.
First of all, and second of all, no one ask for such in-depth explanation. Right?
Exactly. And second of all, if you look at it, you have Nicki Minaj who is overseas and not on the ground. If Buju is overseas and not on the ground, he has a team in Jamaica. His team can give out the aid. Why is it that it needs to go? Why is it that a PNP MP even needs to be mentioned? And why is it that it even has to go to a PNP MP when he has people on the ground who can give it out?
Remember saying
directly given by some commissioners for the PNP MP specifically, but we're saying that's irrelevant.
Hold on, people. One second, panel.
Choose that much.
One second.
We're not going to argue with them over that.
Remember saying, hold on, panel. 1 second. 1 second, panel. We don't want to try to talk over each other. Because remember, we have people that listen. We need the information. Gifted Ants.
But Robbie.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Gifted Ants come up and she say, it's not politically motivated. So, I'm going to go back to ask her now if what we said just a while ago make any sense.
So basically, when I saw the original, I saw only one post, honestly. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I saw the caption where he was saying anything about PNP. All I saw was him saying that the people at Norman Manley airport, somebody thief with the set of stuff, half of the barrel was empty, this, that, and the third. And how he even sent a stove, and how people how they're supposed to take up a stove out of the airport and nobody
go through the gate or something.
and nobody see it. No, it's not on no security camera. So now I'm hearing parties, government parties being mentioned now, and to me it's confusing because already. Prior to Buju even coming out and saying anything, me and my mother sit down inside our kitchen table and we talking about how right now, because JLP is in power, people who vote for PNP or vote PNP is not gonna get it's like they're gonna get secondary help. And
Gifted. May I say something to you real quickly? Wait, no, Christopher, don't tell the lady that she's speaking foolish.
No, man, what she said makes sense.
Don't just listen. Don't dismiss people like that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, man. Everybody have a talk, man, and a voice.
Yeah, man. So, Gifted, what I'm going to say to you right now is that the simple matter of the fact is that if you see Buju post something, why didn't you just go ahead and also think to maybe check his, because when he posted what he posted, I also went to his new post and I read through everything because I was interesting. This is he's making a statement against my nation, so I'm interested to know what evidence he's bringing. And I saw the response that Mr. Vaz gave, so I was interesting. Let me see what Buju replied and said. I read the reply, I read the caption. There was no receipt. It was just a picture of one barrel and him saying a large paragraph of basically nothing. So. Before you say that it's not politically motivated, you have to make sure that you catch up on the entirety of the story. It's like me open half a book, I 1/4 of a book, and then we go look for another book there, and then we close the book, and the book was really about vampires, but the part of the book we read did have werewolves. So I said the book was about werewolves. But in essence, the book was actually about vampires. So you have to realize.
You have to be informed before you make a stance. But one question, Robinson, in light of what happened, right? You have two gang members, right? Gang A and Gang B, right? Gang A mentioned that Gang B was supposed to receive the package, right? Who are gonna get the blame to take the package. That's why me have the perspective of it being politically motivated. Because if you ask yourself the logical question, Buju is answering question that no one asked. He made a statement first that his package was confiscated by people, right? Hungry belly, whatever people were saying and coming, right? Cool.
And
nobody
he could have left it there, so you know.
He could have left it there,
All
so,
right.
right?
All right.
After Mr. Vaz did his investigation, have evidence, and we got the manifesto, the receipt, so to speak, right? He then come out and he's trying to specify a party, PNP.
That's why I must say 100. It is dog with the politics he's playing.
Because imposter himself.
He knows the PNP,
dunce
and irrational, and no matter what you bring proof to them, they're going to dunce and irrational.
Yeah.
So he's making sure the story lives on with the dunces. That's what he's doing.
Exactly. Let me finish. My people them understand what I'm trying to say. Is that him, no one asked him, no one prompt him, no one put a gun to him head, or he never get pressured. But him mentioned that he received something for PMP or PMP, whatever, right? So that who take it then? If him gets something for PMP, no must the labor right them take it.
Listen,
right?
Virgin.
So what
Listen, 1 second panel, 1 second.
But
Listen.
you know what's crazy? Honestly, I'm sorry, Mr. Robinson, but during this time, everybody's talking about the political aspect of everything. I'm not gonna
Gifted. If somebody mentions a PNP MP out of nowhere, is that not automatically starting to make it political?
I know one asked him to.
I'm not gonna.
We're in a phase of.
Let me say something to Amati. Gifted hands on your part. You are not the dog, so you won't hear the whistle. You won't understand because you are not listening. The dog them me I tell us the dog them
I'm listening to you guys.
The dog them not the comments and them hearing.
There's a bigger factor happening here. I understand what's going on. I understand. He's playing like a very strong game when it comes to whether JLP or PMP is happening. But just give me a moment. Can I have a moment, please, Mr. Robinson? I feel like there's something bigger going on, and this is just a way of a celebrity coming in and saying that he did X, Y, and Z, and now pitting one party against another party and dividing the country itself. Again, you understand what I'm
then
saying?
you're basically saying what all of us are saying. That's what we are saying. That's what we are saying.
You see what you just said?
And I'm not disagreeing with any of you guys.
No, one person talk at a time. One person at a time.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing with any of you. But right now, what I'm trying to figure out is all this aid that the government is receiving, right? From the US, from the UK. Is it being evenly distributed?
Hold on, Gifted Hands. Hold on, 1 second, Gifted Hands. Before you go right there, Mama, let me tell you what is going on. You ever heard about unalive by 1,000 swords?
No.
All right. Listen.
It's dead by 1,000 cuts still.
All right, that. Yeah. But through me, you can't, me never want to say it out. So, but anyways, this is what is happening, Mama. They constantly poking, and the blood is slowly running out until one day you drop unalive. What he's doing, he knows exactly what he's doing. He said he lost things. Then after, him come say him did pass it out to PNP MP. What you think the people them now here said them PNP MP did go get goods for them, but people thief it. Automatically, them are going to start to say the labor right them thief it. Even though nobody knows who stole it. So by them doing that, here's where the fight are going to start, Virgin, between the two side of people, just like what you say, Gifted Hands. They are slowly coming in from the inside and I try to rip us apart, like them in our stomach, and them constantly a poke, until one day it's just going to open up. And that's going to be a fight, a civil war. That is what...
So hear me say no. From where unproblematic did that, right? When he miss him thing, all him have to do, I reach out to the minister. That a vase. That's all him did have to do. Because let's say a fee thing. All right, the car go a fee, I'm spending money. He say I'm spending money and I beg him, He say everything I'm him spending money by. and him can't give to who him want to give. We have to agree with him on that. Watch what I go on now. When the thing them missing, all the man have to do is reach out to Vaz and say, "Hear me no big man. See me paper here, you know, and them thing I'm carrying at the place, and them thing I gone missing, you know. See me thing here, man. So, me don't know. See what you can do now, get this fixed now. You understand? But you see when you bring it out on center stage like we do now, remember on Jamaica alone and looking, you have other people sit out and look inside, you know, brother. People are going to do something afraid, you know.
And even people
are say, oh,
and stuff.
People are thief things them at the wharf, you know. People are thief things them out at the airport. It don't make sense for bother saying nothing. You get what I say, Robinson? So there's a right way to reach out to the right people. There's a right way to do things, and it's a right way to reach out to the right people. Man, just like I say, if that man do want bro God number, him couldn't get that man number. If he want any minister number, him couldn't get it. But in a reality, when I say a man up, when him say him bringing something such side forget it, and the people them T40, we know Jamaicans. Everybody I go say. The blood clot, sorry there. The labor them teeth, it a way, I told them know Buju a PMP, everybody know Buju a PMP.
True.
You get what I say? So them I go say, the labor right them teeth it, which not good and it don't look good. Yeah, it don't look good none at all. Cause my friend them see the big artist, I'm the only somebody something missing from. And we don't want no plain things and nothing really missing either. But that's why we say him should have deal with it in a better way, a better manner. You get what I say? That's just my 2 cents to everything when him pull off, him stunt when him pull off. As me say, I always say this, a barrel, me ship hundreds of barrels, brother. Me used to have a store around, as me tell you. And there is no way a man go drain out a barrel, so brother. We miss one perfume. My man story, we miss one perfume. We miss one this, we miss one of that, one shoes. Yeah, but not half a barrel, brother. That now left first thing if you miss half, if you lose half one barrel, barrel can't left the wharf. Me I tell you that. It cannot leave. Them not allow that to leave. Something have to happen about it. However, him thing go through a third party. So it more likely me couldn't go off if me ship me thing. Me have to pick up your one warehouse from a third party. Me can't talk to nobody down a wharf, you know, I wrote a airport, you know. No.
Solid. No, that's why I'm saying if you check it, you hear us in Spanish town.
And that's why to the man.
And check
he must beat everybody. He must say want beat everybody at airport. Mood have to go down a Spanish town, go beat the man down there, so cause down a warehouse, me can't go beat them people if people to get beat. You get me? You can't beat people
Let us not promote violence though right now. Let us not do that.
No. I'm just saying, from where he must say. You can't want to beat, just get up and beat people. So you mad that can't
verbally.
And he said in one of his songs, he said, "Thief never love to see thief with long bag." So for me, it's bound to happen. Barrel been thieving before.
The blessed one just come and say they found them at the warehouse. My point, if this is true, me not surprised. I'm really not surprised. If this is true, me not surprised.
And the funny thing is, even if it is true, Buju said, oh, the government make sure so them bring it out of where. Am I gonna try to play it off somewhere to make it look. Listen, and the PMP are gonna gobble it up. Them are gonna gobble up the bullshit. Them just listen, them I can't deal with them, you know. They are so dunce, they are so illiterate. They lack
if you find at the warehouse, somebody have to get fire. Until me see them say somebody get fire from the warehouse for this way.
No, solid. What I mean people get fired. Buju and him team plan that anybody get fired is a scapegoat. Them go fire somebody as scapegoat. Listen here, don't listen here. A scapegoat is not gonna be scapegoat, you know.
I'm not joking, you know, enough time people end up in a scapegoat situation, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. So anybody who get fired, they don't know that they were the scapegoat.
You see what he created, Matthew Solid. You see what him create. Him create social unrest with the pan TikTok live, pan panels from last night, from yesterday, right? I try to explain. I use critical thinking, right?
In other time, I have to do that.
Division amongst all people.
During a state of disaster, nonetheless.
Like me, and when I hear me say, me drain. Me no want to feel, and a normal drain, you know, it feel like me I take on one burden, and it's not just for the government, but for the people of West, for the people of St. Elizabeth, for the people of Hanover. Like survival guilt, I mess with me one type of way. I'm so tired. And then feel for people who I expect to have read a couple books, be learned individuals to act like they have no sense and no care whatsoever. It's quite disappointing. I'm over it at this point. No JLP no there, no PNP no there. We're all Jamaicans and we should be united. I eat that me depend. Me not depend nothing else.
Come on, it can't be
And
one
listen,
one side
any
right now. 'Cause everybody, both party,
any social unrest them a try cause them already done piss off the Jamaican military. Them already done piss off most of the police them. So listen, any way the PNP try starting a civil war, them are gonna lose it. And
I feel like being angry at this time, him being angry at this time is a privilege because it's a privilege for him to be upset at this time because there's people who are suffering physically and mentally with the loss. You understand? So him being irate and like bringing certain things to the forefront, I don't know if he's trying to be like, you know, bring into perspective that the people who vote PNP are not getting enough like help, and what little help he's doing, he feels like because I'm telling you, me and my mother had this conversation. Everybody's under a JLP regime right now. Andrew Holness is in elect, right? And I have nothing against any party in Jamaica. But when I'm saying, my mother told me, anybody who voted PNP is not gonna get this, that, and the third because of X, Y, and Z.
Who is the person speaking right? Is that Gifted Hand speaking?
Yes.
Okay, Gifted. First of all, I don't want to sound disrespectful when I say this, and I don't mean it with any disrespect, but your mother sounds like she's politically biased, first of all. And I'm honestly, as somebody, as somebody who has never voted for either party, and I can swear that in my life, but yet still I realize the good that the government is doing. My father recently voted for the JLP because I pressed him to do so because I knew that it was a correct decision for our nation. He lives in Jamaica. My family in Jamaica, they have told me how it's working on the ground. They literally have links with people in the higher ups of the police force, with people in the higher ups of the military. There is no such thing as needing an ID or having to give an ID to get aid. That right there is squashed. The government already. So one second, please. Let me finish. The government already came out and said that is bullshit, that is rubbish. And any military official, any police official, I can go out on a limb and say if they say that they are simply lying and they have a political bias. I am speaking from a position of no political bias right now.
All right, so now, Mr.
So Mama
Matthews,
asked a question, guys. 1 second, come there up here so long time now, yeah? Anyone want to work at customs? What up on the panel right now? Huh?
Do you work at customs?
No, I don't. I'm just asking.
Okay. No, none of us right here work at customs.
Okay, so how can you guys come to this conclusion that he's proven to be a liar?
Were you here the entire life, darling?
Pardon?
Were you here the entire life?
I wasn't here the whole entire life, no.
Yes,
but
then I will explain it.
I'm replying based on what I've heard so far.
Okay, then we'll explain it from the beginning just for you, just so that you are aware why.
No, I'm aware of everything that's going on. I'm just gonna say something now, yeah? Me hear a few people say them not believe so Buju stuff, them get tech, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, every single day a barrel go off and stuff like that. The people them teeth out, the people them things. So why Buju stuff cannot get stolen?
First of all, it did not go to the wharf. Second of all, so what are we talking about now?
We're talking about the stuff that's stolen out of the barrel.
Yeah, but you are talking about two different scenarios. It came on a cargo and it went on the tarmac and it went to whoever is shipping. It did not go to the wharves and it is not a barrel that nobody are going.
Well, obviously somebody.
What is the point here?
Guys, let me finish, please. Yeah.
No. Give her a minute. Give her a minute to talk.
Either way, somebody is still responsible for taking out the stuff out of the barrel.
Yes, not the government.
Somebody is still responsible.
Not the government.
Right. It come out.
And
it come
I feel.
And the only proof they have is that declaration form. It is not honest, so the government can't prove
why
anything
are you
for
guys
Buju.
upset the fact that him come on a platform speaking out on this? Them something here happen every single day, and a lot of people, you don't come on the platform and speak out.
Okay, one second.
People are blaming the government of Jamaica that has nothing to do with them.
So one second.
I think you're missing the point.
1 second.
The point is that even if the items were removed, like Buju Banton is saying, it is not the responsibility of the government. Because as far as information which we have all seen that was posted by Minister Darrell Vaz, it is going against what Buju has initially claimed. All right. And I'm not sure if you came online, but there was someone that was in the comment section that stated that the items were found within the third party, which would have been the warehouse at Spanish Town. So
but what I'm saying, guys, I don't want to get over the moral of what is actually going on here, right? Yeah. The fact is, them take out the stuff them out there, and you're saying is he might blame the government. He might make it loud and clear so the government can shake up whatever is going on.
The government.
If that is the case, the government can't vote for him
that wouldn't have been your response.
it never depend on the farm.
So let me get something straight here. All right, say I am sending you some items, right? And when the items land at your yard, you're going to send those items to another place. You see, when I send it to you and it lands to you, all is intact. Nothing is missing. Everything is okay. However, for when the other person, the third party, get the items, things are missing. Are you going to blame me?
Girl, the moral of everything was somebody in the chat say him fine back the things them. If him never speak about the things, then maybe he would get them back.
Then you're speaking in maybe when we have literally the facts in front of us. The facts are that for the declaration, Buju would have to declare everything. If he did not declare everything, then then it's not the government's fault if everything is not on the manifesto that was declared.
So
there is a manifesto. Listen, no, first the Buju and the broker would have to have made sure that everything on the manifesto and everything is declared. If everything is not declared and he's saying that there's stuff that were stolen that were not on the manifesto, then that is not the government's fault, because you are by right supposed to declare everything, and there is no excuse to not declare everything, because guess what? It is not like before where you could have gotten charged for if you were bringing in certain stuff. These stuff are all the fees have been waived. So what is the excuse for Buju to not put stuff on the declaration form? What is that excuse? Give me the excuse that Buju can use for that.
I don't know.
Exactly. So wait. This is the specific scenario we're talking about. We are not denying the fact that there has been thieving going on at the wharf. Nobody is saying that everybody is innocent and no such thing has ever happened. Nobody is saying that. We are saying in this situation. Wait, no, Craig. We are saying in this situation, Dana. We are just saying that it is not possible that Buju is telling the truth, that he is simply lying. We're not saying that it never happened and no such thing has ever happened in the history of Jamaica. We're saying that right now in this situation and with all the evidence pointing, he is lying, because the minister provided receipts and tickets. Buju did not provide anything but Instagram post and provide a long paragraph on him Instagram post. If you look on him Instagram post, do you follow Buju on Instagram?
No, I'm not following.
Well, you're not follow him. Go up on Buju Instagram and read up on his response. I'm not sure no receipt. I'm not sure nothing. Listen, if you are saying something is stolen from you and you're as powerful as Buju to where you have the minister responding to you, then I would show my receipt. I would show proof of that, the fact that I was stolen from. He did not do so. So why is it that you are keen on defending Buju when in this scenario he is not correct?
So listen, it's Dana. It's Dana. One second, Craig. Hold on, 1 second, bro. No, we're going to get after this. 1 second. I want to say something to Dana, right? So, Dana.
Mr. Robinson, before you talk, just let us talk one at a time. We have over 700 listening.
Yeah.
And it makes sense we talk one at a time.
Yeah,
Okay. And everybody have freedom of speech, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot talk over
No
each other.
disrespect to nobody. Everybody respect to everybody on this platform.
Yeah,
Okay?
may I gear the live, Craig? Just give me 1 second and say something to Dana. So, Dana, we're not saying that we're not thief. We know we're thief, right? But that is not the basic of the conversation. Our saying is that if you said something was missing that was not on the manifesto, you're lying. And again, if you said something was missing, a powerful figure as yourself, what you should do is get in touch with who you need to get in touch to. Don't come with it public. The country is already on its knees. Why would you go public, say these things, and then say out of the side of your mouth, you did give to a PNP MP for pass it out to people? Obviously, if you say PNP MP, you have said that for pass it out to PNP people. These are the simple things that they are saying to get the nation riled up, and we're not noticing it because it's a fly over our head, mama. This is all we are saying.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, please?
Hold on.
Make sure answer, and then we give it to Craig. Make sure answer, Craig, and then your turn.
This is Gifted Hands. I just want to say something really quickly. So what Matthew was saying about, like, you know, being politically biased, and I understand right now, like, all right, so with him bringing it up and bringing a mention of a party up, and him being an advocate for PNP, I guess he's trying to play superhero. I'm not saying that the situation did not happen, or if he's a damn liar, but probably he's trying to make it seem like people who vote for PNP are not getting any aid. And yes, I understand, Matthew.
That's
hold
an
on.
assumption.
Before I finish,
Assumptions.
please just give me 1 minute. I understand that you said that the government there's no ID needed to go ahead and show, oh, I voted for such and such party, and this is why I'm not getting aid. But probably this is the reason why he's doing that.
Listen, give it on.
Let me respond because she brought up my name.
No, let me respond to her. May I wait hold on? I can respond, man. Gifted Hands, the scenario that you're coming with is null and void, really and truly. What Buju did today in the last post that he made is trying to stir up some form of conflict. The mere fact that he said that he bringing PNP in and post and say some aspect of the release is donated by PNP personnel in Florida, that's where he's trying to create some form of friction now.
Dog waste of politics.
That's where he is trying to create some form of friction, because nobody asked him to mention anything about PNP and JLP. He is the one who's bringing politics in this now. And then let me say this, Buju. Yes, you're not the first. People have been keeping from ever since, but we have never heard of a magnitude of stealing where a barrel is partially empty.
And
we have never heard of that. You understand?
That's what I'm saying.
And then the other thing is that, Buju, you're making all these statements. And you know where you make a big blunder, Buju? You're not in Jamaica. You are not in Jamaica.
Hi. Can I say something real quick?
Hold on, miss. Hold on, I'm finished. You are not in Jamaica, so all the information that you're getting is from persons who you don't have any concrete proof. The government present their evidence. You haven't presented any at all. Any form of evidence. But guess what? If I heard persons say that they find the item, you owe the country an apology. Just like how you come up on live, you need to come up on live and apologize to the country.
Buju now go apologize.
I'm gonna just say this real quick and then we'll pass it to Chance. Everybody, please remember to like and share the live, please. And follow everybody on the panel, and also give me a follow as well. Go ahead, Chance. Chance?
Yes, I'm just saying, how is it that there's a list that was published with the stuff on it, but the missing items are not on it, and we still here defending him things stolen, and
Thank
nobody
you,
talking
mama.
about that.
Thank you,
Like
mama.
we have to be firm.
Thank
For
you.
example, the list come out. The main items that are missing from the barrel is not on the list.
Thank you.
And we still
Preach.
here crucify the minister and I try grow on the corner and I grow on the corner and I grow on.
Exactly. Preach, mama. Preach.
Happen. Nobody got walk go clear a barrel. And half of the things them in the barrel missing. It could never happen.
Preach.
We have to come to the knowledge. You don't like somebody, but you can still talk the truth. You don't
True.
like the party in a power and for your party lose. When four party lose, I say so we feel too. Now we stand to move on and chat the right thing them and cut out the foolishness. We come up in here and speak, he spoke and I grow on the corner and I blaze around the bush. They sit there by say, listen, no in a barrel.
Yeah, me about to rotate the box. Preach, mama.
So go around with it and just stop the foolishness. We can't be here carrying on. There's nothing to prove that those things are there.
True.
If you have something, 1 second, if you have anything to say opposite of what we're saying, go ahead and send your request. On this platform, you will not be disrespected. You're welcome to share your opinion. Everybody's opinion is valid. Just make sure when you come. All right, Craig. Just make sure when you come with any information, make sure you have proof. Because we're not going to sit down here and hear you talk foolish and say you don't come with no proof. And the next thing, Buju Banton.
Facts. Provide facts.
Facts, exactly. Buju Banton, we love you, we respect your virgin, we love your music.
And we are
but listen,
a little bit.
Yes.
But no, we're not going to fuck up my foolishness.
Listen, we respect you, but you are of no moral capacity to talk to anybody, virgin. Then catch you and smuggle drugs, virgin. You can't talk to me, go talk to your pitney them. You can't talk to the nation, virgin. So let me just say that publicly. Plus, you get 1 second, mama. Plus, you get charged per power. You get charged per drugs. And after you come back, less than 5 years back, you're in America again, brother. We know you sell out. So nobody come go on like say you can't come talk to you can't talk to the idiot them. You can't talk to every Jamaican, so virgin. We know what is what. So just calm yourself down.
One last point and I'm gonna fly. Sometimes, man, I tell you, you come with something, then you say things missing. Why you never say to the people on the spots about things look tamper with our, we don't understand?
But me tell you, say you can't roll out that barrel. How can you roll out that empty barrel like that out of warehouse? So you're going to feel the barrel light, lady. You know what I mean?
But that's why another point there. Another last point is his lawyer, no.
Another point is this. When you got to clear things, the whole of we up in here talk about government thief and this and that. Who thief like most people we are ship things? You know how we get caught enough time and ball up about people thief with things? Half of the things that we put in a barrel, we know they clear them on the farm.
The whole of we are thief, mama. So nobody come go on like say we not a thief too.
Wrap up things in a clothes and I try smuggle it, and when the people no see it on your list, so you declare them, take it out, your ball out, so them thief your things. People who work at the wharf have integrity and a decent people, them are not idiots.
What are we
the
at
fly
thief?
Barrel, you get a list, a yellow paper with the things they went in the barrel. Them tell us you pay all things in there where them argue with. When them buy things for go sell. To try check the system. And then I come talk about people are thief.
But what me say are the two side work, are the two side of people work a wharf and the two side of people work a airport.
Same so.
Listen, every time they declare,
which side, if that be the case, even though at the warehouse are two side of people must do.
You don't have no one set of people working and no office. No way at all in Jamaica.
No establishment. No, not even America.
Exactly.
Robin, can I say something?
Go ahead. Who that? D? Who that? Budget or D? Voice of reason. 1 second, mama. 1 second, voice of reason. Who's that? Budget or D?
D.
Oh, go ahead, D.
Okay. You know, I do shipping, you know, out of Florida. And to what's going on at the wharf right now, not even a clothespin they can't take out of the barrel. Because it's not like one time because I was just trying to tell somebody I went down to declare some goods and I was offering the person a tip, and they said no, they can't take it. And another thing too, you see when a plane come in at the port, the soldiers and police, you know. So when are they gonna have time to steal anything? And like they said, it has to stop the warehouse shown. That if anything was taken, it was taken from there, not at the port.
Mama, ya break up. D, where I get a bad connection from your D. Yeah, break up.
Okay, I'm saying, can you hear me now?
Yes, they're right, that's all.
Okay, so I want the young lady to listen to me very good, and I need for her to go back and listen to the conversation that Buju had, because Buju, without saying a name, was talking about the Prime Minister. And then he called Minister Terry Long that he's not living a Terry Long lifestyle. Do we not listen to when people are speaking and what the things that they are saying? So it is political because, one of the statement that he made was from the head dirty, then the rest of the stream have to be dirty. So without speaking and calling the person's name, he already said it because we know who he's talking about. And then if you listen to what he said about Terry Long, Minister Terry Long in Portmore, he called him directly. Are we not listening?
Until him apologize to the Jamaica people, feel him a there that every dirty stream because from where we know him do America, up here and go to prison for. Him more we an apology. As a Rasta
Brother,
man.
the man said him not owe. When him come out of prison, in the an interview, I don't know if me alone hear it, because I always hear different things from everybody else. The man say him not owe the Jamaican people.
Watch him interview. Me did see interview.
Him not answer nothing about no prison, virgin. All I fans them out and left stranded, virgin. Me said this man is of no voice for us. Because you get deported from America for jobs and you reach back up the less than 5 years, virgin. What deal you cut? And that we want to know.
Exactly. How is it that you get but not even a visa?
You break up. You break up bad, D. See if I get a better connection.
Okay.
You break up bad.
All right, family. All right.
Yeah, man. Respect, mama. May I give you a follow here?
Yes.
If you get back to a better connection, you can come back again. Go ahead, Bridget.
All right. I wanted to tell Gifted something that there's a misconception about PMP people not getting anything because JLP is in power. Nothing of the sort. You see, because we don't listen Robinson, we listen all quality foolishness. All the member of parliament that were damaged, they got $10 million each, right? Dayton Campbell got 2 containers full of food from the Minister of Social Labor and Social Security, that's Pernell Charles, right? And what's her name? Nikisha Burchell got also, all of them. So the misconception that Gifted was saying her mother said PMP people not gonna get anything, that's not true. My Prime Minister doesn't operate that way.
You can't say our, mama, hold on, Bridget, me not cut you, say our Prime Minister, because whether we like it or not, our Prime Minister. So say that over and say our Prime Minister.
Me have to say mine, because I don't know if everybody one, but me know mine.
We don't care about them, just say our, we there.
Right?
You know, the red man, everybody Prime Minister in America, I know, can't stay there, I don't know, fear. You have to take that, I love that.
That's true.
That's true.
The man the Prime Minister for Jamaica, everybody Prime Minister. Him represent everybody when him fit take a plane and go anywhere go talk about Jamaica. Him represent everybody in Jamaica.
Everybody. That is true. But what I'm saying, the Prime Minister spoke about it in Parliament last week, right? So where our mother come tell her about PMP people. That's simply not true. And that is the thing, the misconception. People stay up here, they hear one little part of the story, them don't even listen properly, but they just pick up what they want to say and come and say that it is so good. That's not true. You understand me? So
my last vote in Jamaica after the People's National Party, and at the end of the day, me not deal with politics because the country in a crisis. Everybody forget, everybody want. The people them have to just hold on for a certain thing because everybody want to get back a house. And it not going to happen. I can't tell you that. It's not possible. And the food and them something there, it going to reach people, Virgin. It going to reach everybody. The amount of food we're going down, and I see a ship I left today from one state also where food backside go. One of them black states where they used to lynch people and whatever. But yeah, that. And the amount of thing where the man them put on the ship, brother. Me I say, how I go eat off I nearly one backside ship of food. You know backside ship how much food that can carry, brother? Mr. Royal Caribbean out there so I put on whole heap of sitting one day upon the ship again. Don't further brother.
Royal Caribbean
then can eat
1
brother.
million.
The man can feed Jamaica from Maran Point to Nigel Point. The amount of food we are reach at Jamaica, brother.
Look here, solid. Mr. BJ, you know the BJ up here.
Mr. BJs are send them food.
Yes.
The amount of food that they are BJs. So Mr. One man I say, yo, Mr. One next youth. Mr. One next youth I say, yo, me have enough something more people where have them organization link me through whatever means. And try to take some of them things off of me. And I say the youth have food like, whoa, food for kill, brother. But watch, you see the people.
Right now the people them solid. Right now the people them say they don't want no more food, the material them want. The people them say they don't want no more food.
Can I just say something about like the WAF? Because I have experience with the WAF, so I can speak about it. Now, let's start with charitable organization. Every charitable organization have to go through a process to be a charitable organization. And you can't just bring stuff into the country and say, I'll give me a give it, or this, whether it's a hurricane relief or whatever the circumstances is. Like you have to have a list of every single thing you're bringing in, right? And they have to be inspected somewhat, right? They're not going to inspect every single thing, especially if it's a large amount, but most things will be inspected, and the customs officer who's doing that will use his discretion to say whether he want to check everything or he don't want to check everything. No, it is an offense. It's an offense if you're a charitable organization, right? And you have a manifest with stuff on it, and you left off some. It's a breach for you to not have everything on it, right? So basically, you're supposed to get in trouble if you have a manifest with stuff on it and you left off a lot of things on it. Now, in a regular working settings, you probably have to go do an amendment to add the stuff them that you left off of of the manifest on it, right? That's how it naturally thing there. Because of the circumstances and thing, you want everything to fast track. Right?
JM, 24 JM. Yeah. 1 second, me not cut you. People in the comment section, please listen, in the view it, please listen and take notes, because this is information we are getting that is important to the propaganda we are spread. So please like and share the live, because we are getting valuable information right now. Go ahead, 24. Sorry for cut you.
Yeah, no problem. So, and the WAF, it operates slightly different from the airport, right? Now, when people talk about people thief off and whatever, that used to happen 20 years ago, 30 years ago and stuff. That was when the WAF was at the old Bird 5, when they used to go almost on the sea to go clear your stuff. Now, that building is no longer there. You have a new building where people goes to clear stuff. It's camera fitted everywhere. Every inch you turn, camera watch you. I mean, the normal man, I don't know if anybody on the panel ever go to clear anything, but I hear the lady say, if you go and you clear something, the persons that work inside there, you can't even get them a sweetie.
You have to skill for do it. You have to skill for do it. Danville Walker did fitted the wall down there with camera, brother.
Exactly, right? So you can't do that anymore. But let me tell you about experiences of people where people do. You have your own sister. I know of an experience with a mom send 2 barrels for 2 sisters, right? And when you have to empty out the 2 barrels so that the customs can see whatever is in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the girl did? One named Sharon, one named Carmen. So say Carmen would have said, Mommy, I want this and I want that. And Mama would have buy for Carmen stuff them where she asked her for. When the barrel them search, you know what she did? She took everything that she want out of Carmen barrel and put in a fair barrel. And take out the stuff them where she no want and put in her sister barrel. You hear me I say? Now I'm absolutely sure when that barrel reach home to Carmen I go tell Mommy say, but Mommy me ask her for this and I never get it. And Mommy me ask her for that and I never get it.
I don't know what for me, man.
Mommy I go say me send everything. But her own sister thing there. And nobody I go come and she go come and say, but my sister would have never do this. I'm talking about things that I've seen with my eyes, not people tell me. You understand? And another point too, where you have people use the charity organization to bring in stuff that they're not supposed to bring in, right? Stuff to sell or stuff for them normally thing there. Because even though it's hurricane relief stuff, it's not every single thing you can bring in duty free, right? There are certain things then that you still would have to pay for. So it's not every single thing you're gonna get free because it's a hurricane.
1 second, 24. 24. Let me just squeeze this in. And a man like Buju, we have to watch him. So when anybody where they at the port, I watch a barrel them and Buju show up with any truck. Me a beg gonna put 4 eye on him. Cause them boy they got prison for drugs.
No. So what people do is you have a charity organization. You use that to bring in stuff.
You have blue boot. Robinson.
And
we are nobody more the truth.
And when I'm talking, I'm not talking about.
After 24 finish talk, I have something to share.
Yeah, and when I'm speaking about facts, things that I've seen with my own 2 eyes, things that I know. I'm not take nobody ear say, or I wonder if it may go so or something. I'm talking about people that I've dealt with in real life, right? So you have a list of things, and I'm gonna get a list of things that you can bring in duty free, right? What people do is that they use a charitable organization to bring in a lot of stuff that is not that you don't get during the charitable organization. So you bring in that, and what them do is that them hide and bring it in, so they don't put that on the manifest. Because if they do, whatever you get free, you'd get free, but you'd have to pay whatever those stuff cost that you don't, the duty and those stuff that you don't get, right? And so that's one of the reasons why people don't put everything on the manifest, because they might try to escape with it and them use it under the umbrella of charitable organization. You understand? One more point is that if you go WAF to go clear your stuff, right? The WAF responds for your stuff once it come out of the container, and in the WAF era, the WAF is responsible for it. When you go and you search your things and something, basically the WAF responsible for your stuff right until the moment you take it and put it in your vehicle. So the moment you get your gate pass, right, and the stuff them load in your vehicle, whatever vehicle it may be, the WAF is no longer responsible, or the government or whosoever is no longer responsible for your things, right? So if wherever them loaded from, secure area, and the vehicle drive off on this and go to a road, and somebody decide to hijack it and throw off to give them friend or something, the government can't be responsible for that. So as in this case that you're talking about, when it come even at the airport, because I guess most of those things, they come off a plane and something and then probably load on to trucks right then and there. Right? And the government property, the government responds to it. But the moment you drive out of the airport, right, and you're there out at airport road with the truck, the government is no longer responsible for that. So any hanky-panky happen from airport road all the way into Spanish Town, the government is not responsible for that. And people need to understand the full information of how things operate before you just hear something and run with it. I rest my case.
Good afternoon,
Well
panel.
appreciated. Well appreciated. 24.
Yeah. Good afternoon, panel. Are you hearing me?
Afternoon, sir. Yeah, you're clear.
Yes. Yeah, let me. I've been
Hold
listening
on.
to live for a
One
while,
second.
and
One second,
what I've
bro.
been
1 second. Black Beauty, I don't want to cut her off, but she said she didn't want to say something. So after Black Beauty, then you go ahead. Here, sir.
okay. No problem.
Hi, sorry guys, I've been in the back, but I'm at a dental office. But so I was saying earlier that I work for an airline, right? This is not in Jamaica, this is in the US. So I work for an airline in the US. And we have to understand that shipping things is different. Now, anything that you put on an airplane, especially when it comes to stove and generator and any item that is considered to be hazardous, meaning it can catch a fire, can cause fire, you have to list those items that is going on an airplane regardless. You have to list it. Now, when you ship by container now, you're not have to, because the majority of these places in Jamaica, that them a do give back. They ship things in container because I used to ship with a man where used to semi ship bed and stuff for hospital, but in the container, he have 1,000,001 barrel in there. But when you got Jamaica, whatever is on the front of the container, which is the hospital stuff where he might give back, they don't charge him as much for it because he might give back. But then me ship barrel with him. That is different from shipping on a cargo plane. Anything that goes on a plane has to be listed, have to. If it's even a rat, get upon your list, then you see the rat, it has to be listed. So if you pull up a manifest and you say you ship Starlink and you ship stove and it's not on it, that means it never got on the plane.
Thank you, Mama. Well said.
Never get on the plane because once it gets on the plane, first thing, the pilot have to sign off on everything when I carry on the cargo plane, have to.
Because
And
he need the weight.
Get on the plane.
Let me just say this 1 second. Let me tell you. So once it's shipping, it doesn't matter if it's on a cargo plane or a vessel. Once anything coming through the port into the country, it has to be on a manifest. Whether in a container on a plane, you have to have it on your list of there. So it don't matter where you're shipping it, you still have to list it. Free or not free, it has to be listed.
All right,
Yes, I'm here to go. Yes, yes. Good afternoon, panel. Like I say, listening this morning to the back and forth between Buju and the minister, someone of Buju Banton's background character, someone who is influential, I should say. And you got to pay attention to the language here. He started out by saying what he had to say, but then towards the end, he says, the head of the stream is dirty, and so what do you expect from the bottom? I listened to his line of argument, and I see where it was going. Then he came back and he says, when the cargo came off, for 7 hours, they were waiting, and they were not in plain view of the cargo when it left the plane. So there's a part where they could not see what happened. Then he incriminate himself, and we see which side he was on, when he said the contents was shipped for some PNP maybe in the western part of the island.
There we go.
Those two parts of his argument throw him in a different light. And he was totally political in his utterances. It wasn't in pure and in good taste that he said that or what he did, but it had a political connotations written all over it.
Inspiration,
so
1 second.
I cannot take
inspiration.
Yes.
1 second. I don't mean to cut you. Raleigh, do not leave. Raleigh, I'm gonna send you an invite because you say we're not listening. So I'm gonna send you an invite and you come up. And you correct where we are going wrong. Don't leave it. I'll get you up in a second. Go ahead, inspiration.
I have people who worked at the wharf, and I'll tell you this: the different devices that they have now gotten from the UK, gotten from the US to track these things. It is very hard for anyone to steal like they used to in the past. I'm not saying that there can't be some creative people who do some things, but it's not that easy. Again, a lady pointed out, where are the contents of what was in that container or the barrel or whatever? Why is it not written on the paper that he presented? Where is it? So he needs to fix his argument. And I think at the end of the day, when everything is thoroughly investigated and he's on the wrong side, he owes the country an apology.
We don't need no apology. He needs to be charged. We don't want no apology. He forget charge.
It's totally mischievous. That's
exactly.
What it is. Totally mischievous.
And yes. What I'm saying in our inspiration, at this point, we don't need this in our country at this point.
No.
Go ahead and call the minister. Somebody said charge for what? We can't deal with them people.
And you see, dirt sells, and he's very influential. And coming from his mouth, it carries a lot of weight.
A gospel.
It carries a lot of weight. Believe me. We need to fix that.
Exactly. And guess what? Inspiration.
He's not also to separate. It was also to separate Jamaicans and make it look like no, the disaster is PMP versus JLP.
Exactly. They've been trying to do that all along.
There was a voice note with Daryl Vaz saying, no, must it to him and say, come on, man, you have my number. So if something
exactly,
because he also said, see, the minister also said, you have my number. I know you personally.
That's right.
So why you not gonna do that? No, and say him yo, listen, man, people.
He plays into the narrative of PMP and JLP, and he's totally mischievous. That's what it is.
Listen, again, people, remember to like, share the live, and follow the people who come up in the panel, because if you see them come up in the panel and you know where them attack is facts, because they come here with their evidence. So these are the people you want to be following, not L.A. Lewis and people who depend on social media are creating mischief. We don't want to follow them people anymore, because as I always say, whenever we get to a certain age and we plan to retire and go back to Jamaica, we're going to sit down on our veranda trying to drink a cup of tea with crackers in our hand, and before we dip the crackers in the tea, the boy them are going to take the tea out of our hand. The criminal elements that we are running up and down in the country, we have to get them out, Virgin. We can't wait no longer. We can't wait until it come to the doorstep to get it out. And it start with punishing someone when them come on the internet, come talk foolishness, for rile up the nation, Virgin. If them come on the internet and I tell lie, we need to get rid of them. Them need to be charged. And that is all we need to lobby for.
Them need to check on the Buju nose. Them probably have some white powder still hide under there. So.
Listen.
There are some people coming up and saying some nonsense in the back. They need to be blocked. They need to be blocked.
No, inspiration. Inspiration. The thing is, enough. 1 second, friends for life. 1 second and then we get the panel. Inspiration, the reason why we don't block them. I want this platform to be a place where everybody can come talk. And again, if you're watching and you disagree, you can go ahead and come up on the panel. Nobody will disrespect you. Just keep it respectful and we pass the same respect to you. But don't be afraid to come up with your evidence and shame us with your evidence. That's all. But the reason why we don't block them, inspiration, at someday they're gonna learn. So we don't want to just cast them to the side. We still are try to help them, because fool people them.
But sometimes it's very hard to help the unreasonable.
Good luck on that one, Robinson.
Let me say this too. You see, us as Jamaicans, we don't read and try to understand things for ourselves. You see, anything we hear nobody drop, we run with it. And sometimes we not even know how we go, but the way we come and explain the story, you think you it happened to.
True.
I just
we don't
want
read and try to understand things for ourselves.
I just want to say something here. Bridget, good evening. Let me say something here, because I haven't heard anybody spoke about this, or maybe I am late. Based on what Mr. Vaz said last night, is as Black Beast said, Mr. Vaz said that, Buju, you know me. When you contacted the minister, that is Minister
Grange.
And Bobsy contact me, then I start to follow your stuff. Now, what does that mean, people? Remember now, for every item and everybody that is doing donation, for the country, it has to come through whether the foreign affairs minister or the contact has to be, if it's entertainment, has to come through the entertainment minister to come to Mr. Vaz. So my question is, why didn't, after Buju find out that his things missing, go back to the same channels that he had gotten them to come into the country from and start to trash it out from there? And then if he didn't get a solution to his thing, then him can make a statement.
Thank you, bro. Well said. We did a say it, but you just put it together nicely. Because we did a say
Very
it.
articulate.
Yes.
Articulated well.
That's exactly what he should have done.
Right. So the word when Mr. Vaz used, say he used one word and it just slipped my head as you know come in. That is why Mr. Vaz used that word there. Mischief, he never used the word mischief me. He used a word.
I think I have the video somewhere.
But that ties into the flow of communication, and that is what I wanted to say. But me want to hear what Raleigh have to say, so me I go jump down back and go and listen.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, let me see if Raleigh, if you're here, send the request. Please come up. Minister, you have anything to say, Minister? Oh, Minister gone. All right, remember, if you're here and you have something similar to what we are saying are opposite, go ahead and send the request. Come up. Maybe you can teach us something that we never know today. Everyone who is here, remember to like and share the live, please.
Also, again, one more point. How many other people that has a charitable organization that ships stuff to Jamaica? How many of them now about Larson?
Vaz said over 300.
You know
Nobody else is saying that they missed anything.
You know what happened? The people that know about Buju PNP, so the JLP, them just go specifically for theme goods. Because them know him a PNP. And that alone me can say, well, that's the only reason. Because if nobody else not get robbed but him, what else we going to say?
And look, you can't even, listen, a Buju a big thing. However, at the same time, if you look at it, you have other big celebrities who are sent much more than Buju. So why is it that we only are steal from Buju?
But I will concur the statement with this and then I'll jump down. God no make no mistake in not knowing do. And it's a reason why Andrew Michael Holness is still the Prime Minister during this disaster in the country. Because God could have turned back his storm somewhere else, or dry away hand, or let go hand, and stop the storm, but he allowed it to happen right after the election. So
I still remember when people did say that Andrew did rig the election or some foolishness like that. God all if the election did rig, thank God, because Jamaica would have in the hand of a bad person.
No, next somebody comment. Somebody comment. Somebody comment. Hold on, Bridget. 1 second. Somebody comment in the comment section a while ago say, Buju are the voice of the people. In which we can just go ahead and say Rasta are the voice of the people, because that are them mantra where them I use for the years. Listen to me, Virgin. I heard Sizzla Kalonji, and one of my respect, if you don't always come on the live early, you not hear me and play them song early out, before the live start. I respect these people. Sizzla said last night, the Prime Minister send the storm here, Virgin. The storm man-made. The Rasta them lose them way. And they were the first line of our defense, Virgin. And them gone. So what you think happened to the common man? We have them same Rasta there. We have influence on the people them. I walk up and down and tell the people them say, Andrew Holness make the storm and send the storm come, Virgin.
Sister said so last night, Robinson?
Yes! Me go find it. Me go find it. I don't know why me never find it. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. I should have find it. 1 second, Willie. I should have find it before me say it, because I like to come with proof. Anybody know me on this program?
Somebody like to just in them background.
Anybody know me on this? Anybody know me on this program know that I don't like to just come out here and say things. I like to say it and then I play the
Look, can I hear the people them say a bomb in the hurricane? The man them say, bro, God make bomb coming at the hurricane and send bomb in night and all them something. And a acid in night,
Acid
it touch
rain.
them skin and it a burn them. No, look here. So me have to send it, me have to tell a man, so look, and I say, go brother, when hurricane are going on them thing there, and your adrenaline kick in, your body process things different. Me as a man, if me go too high like all of me there man in New York, I'm go way up in some building, all of me the back of the thick glass and I look down. So, on the ground, me and them sweat.
Solid, and not just that, them probably have some cut on them body. And remember, the hurricane also carry up salt and carry up salt water in it too. So salt water probably touch them somewhere and then probably have some cut somewhere. And then
all right, watch out. Me find the video. Panel, me find the video. Hear this for a second. And people may say I'm a doctor advice, but it depend the Rasta man them where I follow. So you can hear for yourself. Listen.
Mikey General outside with the twins in the place dark with the chaos.
One second, it soon come up.
One crown prince.
Go for the chair and the table. The white chair, the white table, the round table.
Give me a dark talk.
Yes, glory be unto the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy One of creation, as Jah was in the beginning, is now, and never shall be, Jah world without end. We consider this a direct attack on the Maroon Island of Solomon Island. You know all these islands in the Caribbean, there's Solomon Island. So big up the people from the Great and Lesser Antilles, big up the people in Jamaica, Maroon country, Rasta country, Saibona country, Hebrew Israelite country, Coromantee country, Taino people, and all our way a few country. This, and we now sell we land, and we now give up the land.
After the buckle.
Speak of the victory. Here Rastafari. Bless Marcus Garvey. He told us about things like these and times like these. Bless up Prince Emmanuel. He told us about things like these and times like these. And bless up all the great leaders, scholars, teachers. You know, big up the dentists, nurses, them, the doctors, them, philanthropists, them, big up all of them people there. You know me I say, big up everyone who is putting forward a kind gesture towards helping and aiding the people being affected by Hurricane Melissa, where Babylon plan and use it as a weapon to destroy Jamaica. But listen to me now, Babylon. This is Miguel Collins, the Maroon, Crown Prince, Rastafari, Indigenous President, and reject. We're not giving up our lands. Thank you very much.
That's a talk of light in the dark.
Yo, Robinson, I'm going to say something, I'm going to say something.
Rasta them gone, Virgin.
Honestly speaking, the Rasta them and the Maroon them seem like say them gone. I may have Maroon lineage in me too, but when I say this, honestly, Andrew just need to take away the whole Maroon thing because that now help the island. Them confused and them a speak rubbish.
But Robinson, to be fair, he said Babylon, you know.
We know exactly where I talk, Mama. We know them political statement, them, Mama. We know we are not idiot. We know exactly where
because
I
might say the hurricane man-made. What
yeah,
you mean the
we know exactly where I say,
yeah.
Mama.
If you said the hurricane man-made, who everybody has said met the hurricane then?
Listen,
who is everybody saying?
Sizzle and them man, they are not idiot, you know. Them man, they educated, you know. But it got to take people who have sense to understand them statement where them are use. We know exactly what them are say. Where they me dep I am show the people them. The man have a fake AI video on him page with a UFO in the sky of California. He must listen man, let me go find the video. Go on and talk. Listen man, the Rasta they ain't done for Virgin. Our first line of defense, we did hold the order, them compromise. So we in a big trouble.
Because it remind me of the sovereign citizen them in America. Some of them. How them talk, it remind me of the sovereign citizen them down in America.
I call up a whole heap of name. I say Rasta, this and King Solomon and this and that, Virgin. Not because you say a bunch of things mean you make no sense, Virgin. It no mean nothing. Because not what you say a while ago is of no relevance, Virgin. At all. But these are the arguments some people afraid to talk about. This man just come on social media as somebody with have sense and where the people them look up to and respect come say a bunch of foolishness.
Listen now, Odge, what I mean people are talking about take away Maroon rights. What rights do Maroon have to spread misinformation to the people of Jamaica? And the love for calling themselves sovereign people
Matthew,
When enough for calling yourself, yeah, what going?
Don't go in at the maroon thing because you see a lot of people don't like truth. So we're gonna left the maroon. So maybe one next time we can bring that because we have research on that as well, and we have research on the Jamaican. We have research on the whole of that. Just believe, but not bring them up. We are deal with them maybe at a later.
One may I say to Mr. Robinson, friends for life, making news.
Who that?
Robinson making news.
Friends for life. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Mama.
Well, yeah, okay. When me I said to Mr. Robinson, the other day me hear Curry. I say him a look hell because down a Maroon Town or wherever them they get destroyed. But me never hear them say them is a sovereign nation by themselves.
Good question.
Exactly that me
so who them a look help from?
Right. The
They
government.
don't believe in the government, so why?
No.
I mean, it's humans, but why do they need the government to help them?
Since they do not believe in the Jamaican state and they do not recognize the authority of our government, it is very simple. Simply do a blockade of that area and do not allow them and have to have a passport to enter Jamaica. Yeah, then
and the whole of them have a Jamaica. The whole of them have a listen, Matthew, me tell you, me not really want to go into that, We are going to change the topic. Listen, me just say this and left it. The whole of them up a Maroon Town have a Jamaican passport and a Jamaican birth certificate. It done. Make we move past that. Me tell you, me have them file, but me don't want to go in it, Virgin. Me could just left that alone, please. One next time. Yeah, one next time we are going to talk about them, please. You think I know me I research things and I put it down? A long time me I watch some of them artists I run up and down and do something, You think I just all him alone for get beaten? More of them dead. Me I tell you, more of them dead.
No people say politics Buju play,
The next year.
Politics that man. But head of the stream. And I come tell you say I can't think to PMP people.
Exactly, bro.
If Buju continue this way, I'm going to be like Movada and can't enter back the country.
Buju them go
him see and watch.
And they carve them school roof and sort it out. I don't think them can do. Them think what them do, I run them around the Florida and get some freeness. That's nothing, Bridging.
Exactly, because them have the ears of the people, Virgin. So them can get donation easily. Because them have a big platform. So when him put up say, come here, so come big donation.
But not only that, them not take the money to them pockets. So all of the hospital them when on the roof and then them pay focus on to fix. Because all of what them are doing, I'm sure that generator or something is saying it's not a stove and how time pocket they come from.
But Black Beauty, me just see one list of something with somebody post and say, look where Buju packing a plane can come give the people them. The list is there. You don't see the list.
We look at the manifesto a while ago, We see the manifesto and saying lose stove and Starlink. We never see no stove or Starlink in the manifesto. So me not understand. People, please remember to like and share the live, please. These people have other agendas, and I think their main agenda is to create division in Jamaica because they're currently still campaigning. Currently to this minute, them still a campaign, and them not realize that the election done and gone, and the winner already won.
No,
the people have spoken.
What it look like what them a try do? Them a try to force the Prime Minister to call early elections, but that not gonna happen. They might try force the Prime Minister to either call early elections.
Right. One second, people. Look on this. This a come from one of our conscious man, Watch this. The caption said, already, this was 28 weeks ago. Already got the vision with the objects going around. Beaming G up people, car, trucks, houses, and all things, especially humans. This is the post 28 weeks ago, Virgin.
Manners family.
Your friend, if you watch something right now, you can mute real quickly. Mute that if you watch something
friends
right
for
now.
life.
Friends for life. Or you come like say, come faith. interrupt with something. So, hold on, make you hear a Friends for Life a second. Go ahead, Friends for Life.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. We just say what you going now. You see, man like Buju Bantans, eh? We watch Chatter, right?
Yeah.
And who no remember the movie? Just go back and look when the boy reach the church, what happened. I see him thing play out, yeah? Yeah, so watch out. Certain things can record. Who give him the barrel? Who are the MP who am carrying things for? Why is it so special that you, as Jamaican, you help Jamaicans and you have special things that cannot be recorded for a special individual? We don't understand that. And then, for a man like Buju, remember Cartel come with film thing too, Shaggy come with film thing and everything, all right. So, when we examine things, most people who live abroad like myself who live in England and other people, enough people don't go back home long time. So, them don't really understand where Jamaica is, Wagwana yard, them still are living 15, 20 years ago when WAF run all kind of funny way. So any little thing they hear, then take it as gospel.
1 second, friends. Let me quickly just address someone. Let me just quickly address someone in the comments. I said something. $22 million in aid. What is the update of Black River Hospital? Gifted hands. Why you not always some militaristic in the comments? Come in here, panel and talk about that.
Matthew, gifted hands. Go ahead and give your mother the phone. She not afraid to come up because we're not going to disrespect her. Obviously, your mother in the background I tell you there's something. Go
exactly,
ahead and
because
give
the
your mother the
$22
phone.
million in aid that you're talking about, all of that aid is in materials and in resources. The government now get no money. Keep talking about aid like the government I get money.
One second, Showski. Gifted hands, give your mother the phone and then send a request. Please, go ahead, Showski.
Realistically, Black River Hospital can't build back right now.
Yeah, because me
yeah, for the feasibility study. Yeah, for bring that inland. I want to know, man, you can't build back at the same place again.
And all if you build it back in the same place, the government now have the funds right now for just build back a new brand new, because if them are gonna build back Black River Hospital, them are gonna have to build it back up to modern day codes, proper modern day codes, and that gonna cost way too much money right now.
It cannot repair.
Yeah, you cannot
be a repair.
And you cannot keep that where it is. So it's
about and also, panel, you have to remember, say, I think a day ago, we had some rain down there again, heavy rain. Again.
But gifted him, Robinson. Yeah. Robinson, gifted, I said, so how the pitch tent?
A tent is temporary.
Gifted.
A tent is temporary.
Hold on.
That can live for any time.
Bridget, it's a field hospital that if you were in the world, disaster go, that got go.
Gifted.
And millions of dollars something that.
Let me talk to Gifted real quick. Gifted, please give mommy the phone and make mommy come up. And then when mommy get the phone, you send a request. Please. Because I know mommy in the background and say there's something.
She come and talk like say she's politically neutral, and then I say her mother tell her this and this and that. And when I address her and I tell her, listen, your mother is clearly a PNP. The talking point you bring in here is a PMP talking point.
Yeah, give mommy the phone. Who just said they want to say something? To Ross.
Yes, family, please.
Bless up, bro.
Yeah, I'm just really coming up here because clearly there's some control on the narrative. We're spending a lot of time arguing amongst ourselves. We're in a state of emergency, yeah, and we have to think about this clearly, yeah. In as much there's a plague, yeah, that is going to be besetting us, and how are we prepared? How are we going to be prepared if we continue to argue amongst ourselves?
Who has said that there's going to be a plague?
There's going to be an epidemic.
Who has said there's going to be an epidemic or a plague? Who has declared that?
Let's listen to what he's saying.
No, because I know the talking point. I literally heard the talking point on Noel's life. I'm asking who said there would be a plague?
Let's be encouraged to go and use the phone and do our search. I'm saying they are distractions. Don't you realize every week there's something else that keeps us moving away from our emergency situation? Our focus should be dealing with, okay, we've got a temporary field hospital. How do we get the food distributed? amongst ourselves. My family.
To
Yeah,
us,
the time
to
is
us,
nigh. Let
to
us
us.
not be
One
arguing
second.
amongst ourselves.
To us, one
Please.
second. One second, bro. I don't mean to cut you off, but we don't try to talk in parables because we want people to understand what you say. So if you say there is a plague, you have to say where you hear this from. If you say there is no field hospital, you have to say where you get them things from, because you just talk about field hospital. We already have a field hospital. And you also said we have to do this. So I don't understand who you are say when you say we.
Yeah, because you talk about we and we.
Yeah, me not
Listen here,
understand. Who is the
yeah,
we?
we not speak French, bro. We not speak French.
We is not French. We is us.
Listen,
we is the collective.
but to us,
I'm not impacting my.
To us, nobody has died.
I'm just
Listen, bro,
we
I know.
asked you
One
for the
second, to
source.
us.
Listen, we asked you for the source
Yeah,
of
you,
where you got
you
this
have to come with the
information
source.
from.
You can't just say
The
things like
source-
that. Hold on,
the
to
source
us.
is-
1 second, bro. I'm gonna give you the platform. 1 second. You can't just say things like that and then people are gonna hear it and then them are gonna run with it. You have to say it and show the proof, because people are very gullible to us. So that's all we are saying. So if you're gonna say,
Yeah, I do.
listen, since
I
the
do
storm
understand
has
but
been
if I
to,
give a source,
hold on, to us.
it also is easily dismissed.
To us, 1
People
second,
will have to
to
search
us,
for themselves.
to us, 1 second. Now, if it is an assumption, say it is an assumption, bro, please, because
It's not an assumption.
all right,
Obviously,
hold
I've
on.
got that as
All
a-
right, 1 second, bro. 1 second. Just understand. We people them are suffer from lack of knowledge, bro. If you're gonna say some, I don't think me I speak a different language. If you're gonna say some, if again him gone, because him don't listen. If you're gonna come out here and
Misinformation,
say,
man. What misinformation, man?
exactly,
No,
bro, and
Robinson,
we are
Robinson,
trying to tell
listen,
him.
at the same, no, Robinson, listen, is this, he's not trying, he's literally, that's what their goal is. I literally was in a live before with the dude called Noel, and somebody like them came on live talking about there's going to be a plague of catastrophic event in Jamaica and blah 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 blah. I may ask them, yeah, where you get the source from?
Exactly,
and somebody
bro.
dropped Robinson, somebody dropped the UN and dropped the World Health Organization as a source. And guess what I did? I went and researched, and there was no such thing as Jamaica being in a red zone for a plague or for anything of an epidemic. The government even dismissed that.
Watch this, Matthew. The Prime Minister said, when we hear people out here pass out misinformation, Virgin, we as the citizens must challenge them, Virgin. So we now go sit down and hear a man and say, there is a plague. I said to him, if there's an assumption, if it's an assumption, go ahead and say it is an assumption. Virgin, anybody watching, if you're coming on the panel, no idiot, no sit down over here, so. Everybody over here so have sense. So if you said there is a plague, come with your proof. Or
exactly,
say,
and the only possible disease outbreaks is leptospirosis, dengue, and gastroenteritis. Wait, I'm gonna show it because I don't know how to pronounce that word there.
yeah. So we now say we are say you know nothing, Virgin. We just say
Yeah, thank you for that. Those three stuff. But
not-
that's not any plague. Dengue is something normal in Jamaica. That is nothing new to us.
Yeah.
Leptospirosis is caused by rats, if I'm not misinformed. I believe that is by rats.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Exactly. What gastroenteritis is, I have no idea what that is caused by.
That's like
But
diarrhea, running a belly, you get it from virus.
yeah, so that is not a plague. That is not a plague of disastrous measure.
Of
Vomiting and
medicine.
diarrhea.
Again, anybody will come up. You can also have your opinion. But you have to state these things clearly, because no idiot not there. If it's your opinion, say it is your opinion, Virgin. Stop, come out and say it like it is law. Because again, nobody has died from hunger, unalive from hunger. And it's been 2 weeks. So let's just get that out there. Food is there. Food is not the issue, Virgin.
Robinson, the amount of food me see all on the wharf, brother, in a container. People will be able to wholesale. May I tell you that?
Well, on there, Bridget, you know, so I don't on the ground, I just come up on Tuesday. I'm there on the ground and I raise do a little go to fund me and I raise some money. You know, some guy sent here and we way to Black River, close to Black River. You see, I look at old man and I pull up on him. give him a case of water, man, him get a reason. You know, the man said to me, man said, stack up till 2026 and beyond.
Very
The
good.
man said to me, you know.
Very good.
Oh, so.
No,
Thank
but
you, bro.
if you even research online, is there a plague warning in Jamaica? Health officials in Jamaica are warning of only these possible three outbreaks, and these outbreaks, honestly speaking, they're not they will likely affect the elderly, sure, and young children, but otherwise it's not any huge plague. Because when you say plague, that means there's something really I go
Devastation, bro.
Yeah, it's a plague.
Yeah. And Matthew, watch this now.
Matthew, 1 minute, Robinson. You
Go
see
ahead, Mama.
the dengue, it is caused from the water. You see the whole of water was stored up.
Yeah.
In from the rainfall, and it breeds the mosquitoes. That is how you get the dengue.
Listen, a one plague, me see panic ground right now. I mean, I go tell you now, but you know who. A one plague, me see panic ground right now. And they are constantly in our back, Virgin. Constantly. But again, my people, we not like for reasons so over here, we like to give everybody a chance. But we're not gonna allow you to come here on a platform with 400 people. People might have screenshot, people might have do this, people might have do that, and here you said there is a plague, Virgin. When you not have no evidence of that, we will not allow it. It's the same thing the Prime Minister talked about, Virgin. And it we are debate pan. Stop, come make up things where you not have no proof of. Stop trying to scaremonger the people them.
And you know, the weird thing is, Robinson, listen, I don't want to call any names, but when I went on Noel's live, I don't know if he's PMP or JLP, and it honestly don't matter. But the fact that he allowed a lot of people, because he allowed this lady on the live, and she was talking about some type of outbreak coming to Jamaica and some type of plague. And the fact that Jamaica has been declared a red zone by the UN and when she said that Jamaica has been declared a red zone by the UN, that's what I didn't know, say, I fuck she attack, because the UN is not the body that declares any type of health risk. That would be the World Health Organization.
Yep.
She just mentioned couple organizations like the UN, the World Health Organization, and all of them, and I was like, what? What are you talking about? And then I had to go research, and I found nothing of the sort.
But Matthew,
it is the next talking stage. They're going to talk about some type of plague next.
Matthew, them say all of them something they forget the gullible people them on them side, Virgin. That's why them bring up like the UN and this and that, Virgin. I what them do? I split them, I try to split the nation because them cannot accept the fact said. The man win, Virgin. It done. The people in the country had listen.
You know that hurt Buju.
Listen, exactly, bro. Listen, if you have an election and you have 10 million people in our country and 10 people come vote, and the 10 million no rest of them no vote. Only 10 vote. And 6 of them vote for this party and 4 vote for the next party. It no matter, brother. The nation has spoken. Who win?
Exactly, because if you had because by not voting, you're essentially saying it matters to me not who becomes Prime Minister.
Yeah.
So if that does not matter to you, then you're simply to just accept the fact of who became your Prime Minister. So by you not voting, you're just accepting the fact that the person who, even if you don't like the person, you just have to accept the fact that they're your Prime Minister, and you have to show them loyalty in that regard, unless they're doing something that is so abhorrent or something that is so openly corrupt, then you can talk about it. But if the government is doing its best.
Matthew, not really loyalty, respect.
But no matter what, Matthew.
But respect encompasses a little bit of
Jamaica is in a better place than ever before, no matter what you're going to say.
Thank you.
Right, man, no matter what.
Respect encompasses a little bit of loyalty, if you look at it that way. Because to have respect for something, you have a little bit of loyalty to it.
Well, not really still, we'll have a conversation about that another time, Matthew, but it's okay.
The thing is, we see a bunch of entertainers come help, and I want to say thanks to and respect to the entertainer.
Robinson?
Oi.
This woman said, what is the government waiting on to help? She
What
have
she
sense?
What she there?
She name
end style right.
Me gonna say
So when
that,
the place they block up
hold on.
before even Alan Bamboo clear and
I'm
the
gonna
roads
send
them
her,
clear, that wasn't the government working to get to the people.
End style,
The
send a
JBS,
request.
the JBF, the Jamaica Fire Brigade, the Jamaica Defense Force, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the social workers, the doctors, the nurses, all work for the government. Isn't that the government helping? The Ministry of Labor that is dropping off food. Woman, go back as basic school.
Send a request, woman, because again,
Who's gonna be about the roads?
Watch this, 1 second. It is yeah, don't run them way. We have to try help them to learn. It is very disingenuous for y'all to come on the platform. 1 second, panel. It is very
Good night. My first time here.
Charles, can you please go on mute for a second?
Yeah, 1 second, Charles. I just want to say this real quickly. It is very disingenuous for y'all to come up on any platform or on social media and say, people now Jamaica now help and the soldier them this and the soldier them that. Yesterday we had a lady on the platform, if I remember good, her name was Erica. She called her husband. He has been away from the house for 3 weeks. Working, Virgin. You have people who come down there and try help. The government is out there working, the police, the soldier, the nurse, them, everybody at work. And wanna come out here and I say the people them not getting no work. You see, end style. Let me tell you, end style. Let me tell you, let me tell end style what is happening to her. You have people, you not live in Jamaica. Me not ask you. You have people here and they're telling you that them not get no help.
You have a lot of people living in Jamaica, Robinson.
What you say?
And they are just wicked.
No, what I know, mama. Me I tell her her life now, you know. You don't live here. You have people here in Jamaica that is calling you and tell you say them not get no help, mama. And that is why you believe them, because they are telling you that so them can scam more money out of your pocket. I could have your mother, she do that to your mama. That is what is happening.
One lady make a video and say, "You can't stop send food now. As zinc and board and so we want." As if the government is obligated to come and just give them one house or whatever.
It is we are just chance. Go ahead, Shans.
And not even the tree them, they wouldn't help the police. And
not even them here, them want clean up.
Them want Andrew himself to come in
and
the
then
yard.
Robinson, correct, you know. And the people them overseas, them are gonna start beg and say the government, no, do nothing. Send me $100, send me $50.
Right,
scam the people them overseas.
And all right, let's give Shaz a voice.
Yeah, go ahead, Shaz, and then we are gonna hear from N Styles after. 1 second, N Styles. Go ahead, Shaz.
Guys, my first time on this panel, I've just scrolled past it and I heard. You know, she come on me, don't get a chance yet, but go on.
Okay, no man.
Yes, I said I was scrolling past and I heard this panel and I stopped and I listened. I agree with you guys 100%. Me and my sister from America just had some conversation about it as well. Because at the end of the day, if you, as a big celebrity as Buju, and this happened, the first thing you do, you follow the process by making a report. You don't come on social media. That's number one. Number two, the end of the day, why would it? Because if I want to do this, it's not Andrew, you're affecting Jamaica. You understand? So all what you guys is saying is true. But my thing, I want everybody to go and watch. I don't know if you guys can go on the Fix. The Floyd was on the Fix last night, nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, watch it, man.
I need everybody to go and watch that, because what I think the MP needs to do is to be on the ground like Crawford. Crawford is for PMP, a PMP MP, and he's joined with a labor right councillor.
Yes, man.
And if every MP in St. Elizabeth, which is most of them is PMP, because that's why it's up. They always
no, not most. No, only one PMP MP they have in St. Elizabeth, but 3 JLP, and Floyd is very active.
Floyd and Lisa Hannah is up and about. Lisa is distributing.
Let the lady finish, please. Let the lady finish.
What I'm trying to say, if all of the MP in the affected areas join like what Damian Crawford does with this labor right councillor together and be on the ground, it would be fantastic. Too much politics, partisan, this PMP and Labour. We're all Jamaicans. And that is what is causing this havoc. Everything is Andrew. What Andrew can be everywhere. Same as all the 3rd of September gone, every MP on the ground looking for voters up the hill, round the corner. That should be the same with during the hurricane. Where they?
It's true, Chaz, because the PMP MPs done by Westmoreland were missing and they were not preparing their constituents, and that is why they feel like the attention was not being given to their constituency. So if you listen to Floyd Green, he prepared his constituencies.
1 minute when I listen to the fix just now with him, the same amount of money he got, all of the MP got. So why they're not using it? Why they're not doing this?
I said it already that all of them got 10 million.
You know why they're not doing it? They want Andrew to look bad, but it's not Andrew looking bad, it's Jamaica. And that's the problem.
Indeed. And Robinson, let me say this. Anybody, if people want to speak against the government, the simple question whenever they join the panel should then be, what are the 3 arms of government? Just so that we know if they know the basics of them government before they speak on the obligations that the government has.
Yes, and to add to...
1 second. And as for Buju Banton, he is straight PMP. We all know you are, but this is not a PMP time. This is Jamaican time.
Facts. And
Indeed.
To add,
when I listened to him, I only listened to him once yesterday, and all I could say, this is all party playing. I lose my belt after this man. It's
ridiculous, Mama. And to add to what you said, Matthew.
Over the world, so many people over the world going to doing this thing to Jamaica. Nobody. Why, Buju? Why are you so special that is you alone the thief in something?
Shaz, remember Buju did come out in a COVID and a cuss and a go on same way?
Yeah, that's why I knew it was him. He was relating to him.